Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you are doing well. We are on the uphill climb to the weekend. Woohoo! Cannot wait because tomorrow is Friday, which means after work, I boogity boogity out of here and head down to Florida. I will get to see Lisa of Two Leaves in a Pod. I will get to see Robbie and Z and whoever else comes to the farm. Hopefully, Mimi and Chris will, but we'll see. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to be down there for about 9 days. It's supposed to be my husband, Jeff, and I, and both of the grandkids. And my daughter will stay behind and take care of the animals. Hi, Jennifer. You're not my. You're sugar and spice and everything nice, just like a good old Southern girl. You know who you are. Thank you, Topher, for getting my charger cord for me.
You're welcome.
Got you exercise in.
More than I wanted.
Topher, are you excited about tomorrow?
I might not sound like it, but I am.
Tomorrow is Friday. Friday. Elizabeth says, hello, Topher.
Hello, everyone.
And today is your sister's birthday, Elizabeth. Happy birthday, Elizabeth's sister. So I'm working on the bag for Kendra, the corset bag. I got all my pieces and parts ready. I went ahead and added some color to the edges because the edges were like this. Jennifer, I didn't say what kind of spice. You can be cayenne pepper, baby. Oh, which reminds me, I need to pack my cayenne pepper. Let me make a note of that. I need to pack cayenne pepper to go with us. You can put it on the grocery bags or reusable ones where I have the Old Bay and other seasonings. Because can't make etouffee without the right seasonings and spices and all that's nicest. So I got all my pieces cut out. These were bare because these are nice and thick. These are double thick. Oh, I've got a Marcia hanging out. Marcia was
Hello,
hiding.
dear. I'm back. Hello, Jennifer.
And Elizabeth's here as well, I think. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Elizabeth.
So these are kind of thick because I did a double layer so that they would give stability to the bag because the leather is actually a little bit soft. And so I want to make sure that it has the oomph needed to hold the bag upright.
Sweetheart,
Because,
make me small and you larger so we can see.
oh gosh.
I know I'm bossy. What can I tell you?
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
I think I can do it. No? Well, that
What?
isn't what I wanted to do. I'm trying to
There.
figure this thing out.
There. There you go. If it doesn't pop back.
Yeah, Lisa's is different because all her people are on the other side.
Yeah. Well, 6 of one, half dozen the other.
Oh, they did Steven's x-rays of his back.
I'm what she saw it look good. Oh, good. That's good. You know the situation I was asking you about?
Me?
Of the of the
Yeah.
towels.
Yes.
When I texted Robbie that, he had Z go open the other box and it was in there and he says, "Okay, it's solved now."
So it was actually put in there.
Yes. So he says, "Okay." I said, "See, it was nothing to get all upset
And
about."
the reason why it was put in there is because when you did the claim, You
Hmm.
gave the name.
I gave one to Beth right away. Yeah,
Yes, you
Beth and
named the
him.
hat. And so he said, Z, this is for Beth from mom.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Z, this, and then he's like, oh, thank you, mom, because you gave him his, and he was like,
Right.
oh, yeah, and stuff. But yeah, that's how that happened. And
Yeah.
so I got all the brogue holes cut into it.
Oh, that's cool.
And obviously there's extra holes because I got to stitch it together so it won't
Right.
look so holy when I get done, because there'll be the two lines of stitches
Right.
going on each side. But I do have the
Are
brogue
you
holes.
doing that in purple?
This is purple.
No, the stitches in purple. The thread.
Uh, I didn't. Good question.
I
Good.
come up with
Should I? I have purple somewhere. Hold on a second. Okay.
because you don't want to put a brown on a purple right there for the stitches. It should
Well, this
blend in so the purple stands out
it'd be black.
or black.
Huh. Purples. These are purples, but those are lighter colored purples. I got purple. Oh, that's vibrant purple though. Like, ouch.
Elizabeth said, Tori, I talked about you last night on my channel. Tori was taking a self Tori day,
I
self
was.
help Tori day,
Tori was grocery shopping.
and getting her nails done.
Oh yes, I did get my nails did. Well, I went. When we left the house, I went straight to UPS, dropped off 4 packages. So MZ's, jacked up leather, and the other 2 hats I had made got shipped out. Thank you. And so those 4 packages went out. And then the nail place, they had a nail place that recently opened that was right there by UPS. So I thought I'd give them a try.
They did a nice looking job from what I could see.
Yeah. And I don't feel that she dug into my nails when she did the dip powder.
Yeah.
See, that's a vibrant purple though. I don't know. I might have to
You need
stitch
a
it.
little,
Let me do stitches. Let me do it the right way. Can't just lay it on there and look at it. It doesn't work.
not all the time, no. Not unless it blends in so far you can't even see what the thread is.
Do a couple of stitches. Hello. Why are you not pulling threads? Oh, because
She
my
said
holes aren't in.
she told her peeps what a good job you do with leather,
I appreciate it too.
and Flutter helped her as well.
I appreciate the love. I really do. And it's between you helping out with you pimping me and Lisa pimping me. I've actually gone up in subs. What am I today? I'm at 162 today.
Yay, yay.
I've gone up almost 10 in a week,
Yeah.
right around there.
Well, earlier you were 148.
Not today.
No,
Yeah.
but
That's what I
about
said. I've
a
gone up
week ago.
over 10 in a week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See that?
From 148 to 162, that's 14. Hello.
I got to remember it's not going to be here.
Hang on, I gotta
Check.
change ear things. My one just died.
Yep. What she said was she got to change her earpieces. Awesome, Elizabeth. Well, anyone watching mine's, sees me pimping you, so it's kind of how we do it. You help each other out, and then you build each other up, promoting each other like that.
Yeah.
Due to the craziness that Lisa has been taking care of and debunking.
Yeah.
Um,
She goes on
she,
tonight at 10.
yeah, she's
I
going
already.
tonight at 10. I'll be off here at 9:30.
Right.
And due to the stuff that she's been debunking, her channel has blown up. She's not complaining
No.
because she now hit over 2K.
Yay. She says, yes, I thank you as well. Yeah. Okay, Elizabeth. And Elizabeth said she'll be there.
Hmm. I think that one's going to be better. It's lighter stitching, but it's there. I think it might look better than, I don't know which one, top or bottom.
Well, yeah, I got to get closer. Uh, okay, let me see the bottom.
That
Let's see
way
that way. The not the V, the down one. That looks darker. The other one's too bright.
or this one.
No, the one via camera that I'm looking at. The one at the bottom.
That's this one.
Okay, top then. If that's the bottom, then the top. That
This
one's
one.
darker. That's darker. Yeah, it shows up on the camera darker anyway.
It is. It's
Okay. Yeah, it's duller. Yeah, that's too bright. The little
Well, that's
one
the
is
one you told me
darker.
to. That's the one you picked.
The bright one?
Yeah.
It looks duller in the when you put it in there.
This one is this.
Okay. And the other one is yeah, for some reason.
This is this one.
Yeah, that one's okay with the plastic on it, looks different. Okay. Yeah, that's got it's too glowy or something. It has gives off a white sheen where the other one doesn't. At least on the
Nope.
camera.
Yeah. Let me see something. See if it's wax. Because if it's wax,
Oh,
it'll go off.
yeah. Scrape off the wax.
Which I did not.
Oh, okay. Oh, now, yeah, that's a little bit different now. Uh, Still like the top.
Which is
Still like the
actually
top.
it. Actually, this is the way the piece goes. That's actually the top of the
Okay.
piece.
That's what I thought. That's why I kept saying top.
So you still like this one?
Yeah. What do you other ladies think?
I could have put them
Jenna?
next to each other, huh? That
Yeah,
might
you
help.
could have.
Hold
What
on.
channel subject could I do to join the Crafters Club? Giggles. It's awesome to see y'all support each other.
And
And
the thing
Elizabeth
is
says
that
she's blown up. Yeah.
it doesn't matter what your channel is because, like, Lisa doesn't do the crafting.
She
But
does some
Lisa sells rocks, crystals, and gems,
and resin stuff when she has
and
the
resin.
resin
Well,
side.
that is crafting, I guess.
That is crafting, yeah. Elizabeth says I like them both, but I'll go with you, Marcia. The other one just looks it looks a little it it reflects a little white-ish. So now,
Yeah, there
oh, is
was some.
that multi-tool?
Yeah, yeah. The non multi tool.
Yeah. Jennifer says fine as frog's hair to me.
Jennifer likes her frog's hairs.
Aha. Okay. I'll go with whatever what Jennifer says. Okay. You putting them next to each other on the top of the
Yeah.
V now?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm putting them. They're actually going to be at the bottom, but next to each other.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not stitching them. Usually, you would use two needles
Double.
to stitch them so
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
threads come out exactly straight. And I'm not doing that right at this moment.
No, you're
So
just trying to get
deal.
color. Yeah. Yes, we'll deal, ma'am.
Yeah, these going to fit tight in here. And that's good.
Yeah.
Because now you can see it transition from one to the other.
Okay. Top.
This one.
Yep. The other one's too light.
Okay.
Yeah. The top one blends in. The other one is, even on the side view, any view you look at it, it's kind of, it almost looks like it's whitish against the leather. The other one blends in, has the same hue. Yeah. Nope. Top
And
one.
then from down here.
It still, it
Yep.
still reflects them. You see it?
Yep. Oh, that's what I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to look at it different ways.
Yeah. So you're better off with the fat spool.
And purples are so hard.
Oh yeah, because there are so many shades of purple. It's
Is
pathetic.
it a red purple? Is it a blue
Blue,
purple?
purple.
Is it a
Yeah.
perfectly matte? Is it a perfect balanced purple?
Yep. Yep. It does get difficult.
I caught Guapo today. I looked at his live. I looked at it after the fact, but yeah. Um, he was looking at a piece of property a friend has the ability to get, um, and he's debating on if he's going to get it. 3 acres at 70K, undeveloped, so he can do whatever he wants to it.
He didn't bother to say what state this was in, did he?
Well, considering he was just there, it's probably in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And it's not currently on the market, so someone cannot go snipe him.
Yeah.
It's a friend got an offer for it. The friend doesn't want it, so said maybe I should come talk to you about it to see if you want it. It has buildings on it because it has like a garage and a shed, a couple of shed type buildings.
Mhm.
But he said one of them, a barn. I think one of them is a barn, but one of them evidently is big enough that you could turn it into a house if you wanted to.
Mhm.
I mean, sure, he's going to have to spend some money because it doesn't. I mean, it's undeveloped. It has no sewage, no water, no electricity. It is undeveloped property.
Well, then he's got to find out, and he better do some quick investigation on how far away he can put a, a septic tank. You know, but he needs to find out for electricity how far away the nearest electricity is to and figure out how much it's going to cost him to
Well, there's
run
houses around.
electric.
There's houses. Yeah, there's houses right in the area. So,
Okay, so they got
it's
a
not going
main
to be too
line
too
running
bad
in there. Yeah, they got a main line running somewhere. Yeah,
in the area.
okay. Yeah. But that could be up to 20,000.
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Betty. Okay, Jennifer says, it's a very old Southern saying, I'm figuring frog hairs, that I have heard ever since I was about 5 or 6 years old.
It's a southern
And then,
saying you've been hearing ever since you've been knee high to a turtle. Got it.
yeah. And then she's had another statement saying, "It is purple. Is it purple? Is it? I can hello. Start this all over again. Is it a purple rain? Is it on my brain? Is it in a boat? Do I have purple soap? LOL."
I do.
Elizabeth said, "Not a bad deal. 3 acres for 70,000. Actually, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Depends on how far out it is, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that sounds within. If they've got electricity running to other houses out there, they got to have a main line. So I would say they're pretty good. You know.
I think that the power line runs on the property, on the back of the property.
Ooh. So that wouldn't be hard to run power to it.
Uh-uh.
Hi, Sandra. Welcome.
Hi, Sandra. It also means they'll take care of his property.
Mm-hmm.
They will make sure that he has what he needs. Oh, when it comes to electricity, that's going to be a main point of where they would be fixing it.
Right.
They would go down that power line and fix it. So he'd be on the top end of getting that fixed. And yeah, I
Right.
told him, I said, if you buy it, water and electricity first, because you need that in order to work. Then
Plumbing, you can get a porta potty if you need one.
yeah, well, a bunch of guys working, yeah, they know how to do it.
Yeah.
And if he has a choice, I would opt for city sewage.
Yeah. If he can get it. Yes. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
But I would tell him wherever he can run it, set yourself up for city sewage coming down the road.
Yep.
And have it already set up to be able to hook to city sewage. And so it costs you less and less plumbing. I'm aware
Well,
of
I
that
can't.
because this house, all the houses in the Springs where I live, used to be
Mhm.
septic tanks. Well, the city
Yep.
came in and decided we're all going on sewer. And so they originally ran it down the road with a shoot off to everybody's house, but then you had to get connected up to it. But they connected up to what they considered your property line, which is actually back a few feet from the road
Mm-hmm.
or in, and so there's a clean out there, and then you had to get a plumber to connect from your stuff to that, and it was, oh God, back when this was done, I think it was about $6,000 because it wasn't cheap, because
Well,
originally,
my stuff's cheap then, because it's going to cost me between 10 and 15 for them
yeah, but
to cut a road from my house through my woods to where the connector is, and dig the trench and lay the pipe and make the connection.
your septic tank comes out from the back too, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, it's off to the
See,
side.
yeah, well, that's it. What happens with mine is my septic was in the back and the city was
And the
in the front.
front.
We had to do all the rearranging of the plumbing.
And see, ours is all in the back. Ours is
It's headed down toward the back. It's headed toward the back. It may be on the
I
side,
have
but
a
it's
house.
headed
I have
backwards.
a house like
Mm,
this.
uh-huh.
Front door is over towards me.
Yeah.
So my septic comes out right here.
Uh-huh.
Backyard comes out here.
And heads backwards.
And so, well, my septic tank is like right here,
Uh-huh. But where your drain fields?
back here.
Yeah, see, that's it. So what they do is they just, when it comes out of the house, you got to either dig up or fill in the septic tank, and they come right out from the house and head backyard.
And I have an easy access point, easy to find access point.
Yep,
And from my house all the way back to the connection point
is a
goes
straight
down
line.
constant downhill.
Oh yeah, then you got it.
So
That's
they
you're
can
lucky.
dig a trench of one level. They don't have to adjust the tool to make it dig deeper like they normally would. On
Yeah.
flat land, they have to adjust it and make your at
Make
the
your
house
grade. Yeah.
closest to the surface, and they have to keep digging deeper. Mine,
Right.
when we got down there, because I was showing them where the access point was, and the guy looks, he turns around and he looks at the house and he goes, "Honey, you have the best circumstance for us.
Yep.
Straight
Because
shot,
you. Yeah.
everything's
See.
on your property, and it's all downhill because you know it only flows downhill."
Downhill. Right. Yep. And that's the. Now, if they're smart, you'll put an access halfway down the hill.
Yep, because that's the back right before the wood line is where it goes flat. And
Yeah.
if I put in a tiny home for a grandchild or visitors,
Mhm.
that's what it's going to be
Mhm.
on the flat. I'm not going to put someone on a hill.
Yeah.
And we would put a
Well, you
parking
could put
pad.
them on a. You could build it on a hill, but you'd have to build up the backside.
Yeah. And so, like where it is right now, it once I get the septic tank filled in and I don't have to worry about it collapsing,
Right.
I can put a parking pad there.
Mhm.
Then and build and then do a walkway to go in the basement door and do a little walkway to wherever my visitor house is going to be.
Right. Yep.
I love it when these are tight. A lot of people like doing twin needle stitching, which basically means you put it in something to hold it like this, and you pass both needles through at the same time. And while that sounds nice and it does speed up your stitching, because you start one needle in like this, and then you come in with your other needle and you pass it through the same hole. You can't see that. You put the needle in like this and you put the other one in, and you just pass them both through at the same time. And while that sounds nice because it does speed it up, the problem with that is that your holes have to be bigger.
Yeah.
If your
And
holes are bigger, then when you finish this way, I mean, because you can see the holes as it is, but you see more hole.
yeah. Which I like your way because you see less of a hole and you don't really, you know.
But you can tell that it's hand stitched, but
Right.
you don't have these big gaping holes. I
Holes.
actually the most all the patterns I use call for a larger hole punch than what I use. Usually your thread is one size smaller than your hole. I use my thread the same size as my hole, and then I pass through two threads through it.
Yeah.
So it fills in the gap a little more.
Right.
And that's how I choose to do it. That's my way. I don't care what they say. I'm stitching this a little weird because I want to be able to show my stitching. And I do, you'll see some people do the dramatic like this all the time. I don't do that because I pull every stitch as I go.
Now I'm going to ask you, just stop a minute and show us the bottom there where you've stitched a bunch. And let's see how that looks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That looks nice. The other's too whitish. Yeah.
And because that's more like what it's going to look like. And I don't know why I
Right.
still have my keyboard up here when I don't need it up here. Just taking up space.
Yeah. Well, hey. Make sure your threads aren't crossed over each other.
You know what this is going to be?
Oh, that's the front part.
But you know what it's going to be? This specific one is going to be
Now what?
keychain.
Oh, super. Oh, she's going to go
And
crazy.
I haven't cut it out yet, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do that one as well.
Oh.
And so she's going to have keychains that are made from parts of the
Of her. Of the pattern of the purse, yeah.
uh-huh.
Oh, that'll be so cute. Yeah, they opened Beth's box
That's
and
fun.
said, "It's in there." So I said, "See, it's worked." I said, "Tori makes really good notes."
Dinner.
I
Eat.
told him, I said, I asked Tori, I said, by any chance, did you write down? And she says, wait, let me look, let me look. And I said, she had it there, and then I added where I put the rest of them that I bought. So yeah, I said, we got it all figured out now, Robbie. See?
Buddy. I have not watched Robbie's video from today.
Oh, I did. Holy cow, did that marsh come up? And you're not going to believe it. Chase was close by and started to chase him.
Of course.
Hence he's, hence he's named Chase.
Did Robbie
But
have a bucket?
no,
Oh,
Chase
that's
just if he sees you, he's
or
going to
that's
chase you.
Everett. No, it's Everett that
Oh,
goes after the
Everett and
bucket.
Cypress were no. He didn't have any bucket or anything. He just had the camera.
Because
Everett and
when they were
Cy-
doing the when they were putting the that's the bamboo in there, and they were watering it. There
yeah,
was one of them that they threw the bucket
Chase.
in,
That
and
was
one of them
Chase.
came running, and he's like, "Oh, it's the bucket." That
Yeah,
he
no,
sees the
this was
bucket in the
just
feed
Chase.
bucket.
Yeah, no, this is just it's that was Chase also. But Robbie says I got to back out of here. I don't want to get caught out here on the very end with Chase.
No.
So he backed out real quick. But yeah, he ended with Rufus and Loki, and oh, it was so cute. They are so adorable.
And see, when Z goes out there, he always has a stick nearby,
Yeah.
whether you see it or not. I've seen him have a stick within arm's reach while he's filming,
Yep.
always.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I have I will go anywhere on that property with them
Yeah.
because I know I'm safe. And I told someone I went into the marsh and we were with them feeding gators and stuff. Aren't you afraid? I'm like, no. I respect the animals for what they are. I
Mhm.
understand the dangers involved in being out there.
Right.
And I
But
also know my job is to get my butt out of the marsh while they bang them in the head with bamboo poles.
right. Yeah.
If anything ever happened, I know these things. These are things I know. I figured it out
Yeah.
real easy, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and when we went in the marsh and there was someone there. He was doing a tour, and I took on the responsibility of one of the lady's children because she had two small children.
Mm. Mhm.
And the older children were not paying attention to the smaller children. So I took the older of the two, told the little girl that because Z had the big stick, that made him the leader. And we had to follow the leader and do what the leader says, which meant she listened to what he said because she understood the game.
Yeah.
And I told the lady, I said, we're going in here and da da da. You got the little one. Anything happens, I'll grab her and we run. Trust me, my decrepit body can run if I have to.
Yeah.
And Z was thankful that I, helped out because he was going to stress otherwise
Yeah.
with the lady
Oh
trying to
yeah.
manage two children under 3 years old.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since that was a few visits ago. It might have been my second visit. I know it was not the first one. Um, and because Z already knew me, the first one, Z would have never trusted me to help him keep track of things. He would have been, a little more leery and double checked everything. But by
Yeah.
this time, it was like when we went in the lemur enclosure when we were leaving, he says, I counted everybody out. What about you? So he was using me as a double check because
Yeah.
he's very cautious.
Oh yeah. Well, he grew up with his dad making sure he was cautious.
Yeah, that Robbie yells at his son all the time.
Yeah.
When your life is in,
Pence.
life is in the balance here. Yeah, he screws up.
Hello.
You yell at him. He learns.
Yep.
But
You don't always.
if Robbie makes a misstep that's going to put him in danger, I've seen Z yell at him.
Oh yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's
Yep.
it's a communication tactic of get the attention now and
Yeah.
make sure someone's safe and worry about the niceties later.
Yeah. Right.
I'm pretty sure that if one of the gators was coming up on me, I would get yelled at, and I'm okay with that.
Yep.
But it's pretty cool. My grandchildrens are going to have work. He's already going to he's going to put Topher at the grow outs, weed whacking.
Oh, good deal.
And Topher's bringing his boots and pants because remember, Robbie was weed whacking around there when he got that piece of metal cut his leg.
Oh yeah.
So that was the one thing he says he has to bring pants and boots. I'm like, of course he's going to bring the boots. First of all, that's the boots. Robbie and Z gave him those boots.
Uh huh.
So of course he's going to bring those. And
Uh-huh.
and heck yes, he already said he was bringing his jeans
Yeah.
because work.
Yeah.
Um,
I had my own boots up at my daughter's for the times that it was really kind of soggy.
mm-hmm.
And other than that, I walk barefoot outside or wherever. But when it's soggy, you kind of wear boots. And all I did was, have a pair of socks on inside the boots because those boots, the rain boots, basically, or whatever, uh, they're not nice inside, shall we say?
Topher has a pair of the rubber boots
Yeah, that's
that
what
have
they are.
steel. They're steel toe rubber boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You got to
probably
wear.
going to tell him to go ahead and bring those as well.
Yep.
Because he needed to go. He was going to be working across the street, and he knows they have where they were going to be working. He knows there's copperheads
Yep.
because he's seen them.
Uh huh.
He knows how to look and protect his arms.
Right.
Look first, but was his jeans going to be enough to protect his legs? I deemed no. Took him to the store. I took him to Walmart because I was going to see if they had a pair of Walls pants or overalls that I could get him, Wall brand, because
Uh
they're
huh.
thicker and
Yeah.
that would have done him good. But the Walmarts here did not have Walls. So I found the rubber boots because I said, because the boot isn't up against your leg, if they strike and hit it, they're less likely to get you.
Right. Yep.
And we opted for the ones that had the steel toe in them
Mm-hmm.
because his foot is closer to the surface
Right.
at the toe. And that, in that way, it also protected his toes from other things, because they were using equipment, chainsaws and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he put those on underneath his pants and went over there and did his thing. He got paid for it.
Good deal.
He told the guy $20, and I'm thinking, dude, you cheated yourself. He did everything in like 30 to 45 minutes. I don't think he was there an hour. So, yeah, 18 years old, he made over $20 an hour. That's not bad.
No. Uh-uh.
So, the guy across the street knows he'll work. So, he's like, help me with this. How much you gonna charge me if I let you help me with this? Topher's like $20. And the guy's like, okay.
Well, was the guy out there with him too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because Topher can't use all the equipment by himself.
Yeah.
But but the thing was is that Topher went to go look at it, and he told the guy, he goes, by the way, there's copperheads in this stuff, right? And the guy kind of looked at him, and he's like, what? And Topher goes, snakes, copperhead snakes. You have copperheads in this pile of wood. And he's like, I didn't know that. And Topher's like, yep, I know my copperheads. We have them too. We've been kind of close to one. The one that was under the. I think the one under the steps left.
Oh, that's nice.
I think
She
we
went
made
to.
her uncomfortable when we kept bothering her and trying to evict her. That we
Yeah,
bothered her so much she decided just to leave.
Yeah.
Because I have not seen her, and usually she comes out and hangs out in the bush to sun.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
that was cute.
I just jerked it right out my hand.
You sure
I caught
did.
it. The thread got caught on it.
Yeah. Let's see now. How far you gone? Oh yeah. See that? You can barely. You can't tell one sewn side from the non-sewn side. Yeah.
And
That
when you
looks
get up
good.
close, you can see how it takes up the space. So you don't. This side still looks really holy.
Yeah. But the other doesn't. Yeah. That looks nice. Yeah.
Something in that hole.
We got the right color thread.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
So cool. Wee.
Hello, Britta.
Hi, Britta.
Yeah, and Loki and Rufus were so cute at the end. They were basically molesting Robbie.
I can't
with
wait to get there. Robbie said I could sit in the cage with them.
Yeah, they lick and cuddle and just absolutely go crazy.
Just tie my hair up and go climb in there.
You don't have to climb, you can walk in the door.
Walk in, you know what I mean. It's an expression.
But I don't want you climbing, your knees are bad. Oh.
But go on. I told him I said, can I drag me a chair in there and just sit with the boys? He says, the boys? I said, yeah, Rufus and Loki. He's like, sure, why not? I'm like, awesome. Yes. Because I will sit in there and I will pet them. And, right now he's trying to socialize them with humans.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not.
And Loki likes women. Loki likes to just kind of cuddle on your chest. So Loki will love the hell out of that. He likes women better.
Especially, yeah, because I got a lot that he can cuddle on. I got lots of padding.
Is that what you call it, padding?
Well, I got padding all over because I'm fluffy, but
No, Tebow's fluffy, honey. That gator is huge.
And I'm gonna probably get someone to take some pictures or videos of me snuggling up with the boys.
Yeah. I swear that boy is girthy.
I think I'm gonna do some videos, and post some shorts.
Yeah, while you're gone, put little shorts in.
Of when you go work on the farm.
Yeah.
And if the grandkids are willing, I'll use them and put them in videos too. Little shorts.
Yeah.
I don't care. Go for it.
Hi, Topher.
He can give.
Hello, Marsha.
He can give his permission.
Yeah.
Want to be the first video on that?
That's true. You were in the one where you guys were riding on the back of the tractor.
And it almost tilted me. Well, actually, it did tilt.
That part I wish I would have gotten on camera. When they were moving the bricks and putting them on the front of the tractor.
Yeah.
No one was in the tractor, and they were stacked. The tractors, here. No one was sitting in the tractor.
Oh, wait, no.
And all the guys, it was Topher, Scott, Robbie, and Z were loading bricks onto the front end of it. And because they have that platform piece.
Right.
And so they're just loading them up, and all of a sudden the tractor does this. Like the tractor's sitting like this, all of a sudden the tractor goes. Yeah. Back tires go up in the air. Z takes off running and jumps on the back, yells at Topher to come over and jump on the back with him. The two of them jump on the back, and you know how you grab it and you lean back?
Yeah.
They did that, and it pulled the back end back down. Robbie goes, "Well, I guess we know how many bricks we can put on this thing."
See, at first I was like,
And I'm like, Robbie, give me your damn camera.
I was trying to stay out of the way. Then,
And so Scott, Z, and Topher are hanging
Hanging
off
off
the
the
back
back
of
end.
this thing. Because if they got off of it, even with Robbie sitting in the seat, if they got off of it, he was nosediving.
Yeah.
what, the first time I went down there? Or was that the second?
That was the first because it wasn't, you weren't supposed to be going. You weren't scheduled to go with us. No one was. It was just me and Jeff.
Yeah,
and at the last minute, you came up and you said, "Is there a possibility I could go with you?" And I asked Jeff, and he says, "Yeah, he's gotten to the age that he's no longer annoying. He can go with us." And so that was your first time going down, and that's when you and Scott decided to beat up each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Hitting each other with bricks on accident, dropping do not change the method, do not change the method. Hitting each other with sheets of tin.
Oh, jeez.
Not on purpose.
Yeah.
But it was funny because, I think Scott hit Topher. He turned with a piece of tin and hit him.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, Topher hits him, and Scott goes, "Hey!" And I looked at Scott, and he goes, "Oh, never mind, fair play."
Yeah.
Back up to seeing the stuff is done preheating.
Did you put my clothes in the
Nope.
Why?
Some person's yet to clean up cat litter.
Please tell the young child. Well, I need my clothes in the dryer.
I told mother to say something. They did.
Okay. I will get a new rug for in there that can be vacuumed.
But they just don't want to sweep it every single day.
The cat's litter box is in our laundry room.
Oh dear.
Because there's room in there.
Yeah.
And
but they throw litter.
And
yeah, they.
Well, it's when they jump out because I don't use traditional litter boxes. I actually use storage tubs. Because when I used traditional litter boxes, they were throwing litter everywhere.
Yeah.
So I went to using the tubs, and it works.
But when they jump out, yeah.
But when they jump out, they still. So I need to get a rug. I just need to go to the dollar store or something and buy a Roses or whatever and buy a cheap rug.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I know where a piece of rug is. Ollie can use it. Okay, hold on a second.
Hi, Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia. Get the gray rug that I used to cover that wood with and use that in the laundry room for the cats. I have a piece. It's a scrap piece.
Yeah. That's all you need. Cats don't need color coordinated.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, CPR. Phil. How you doing today, buddy?
Happy Thursday.
Yeah.
I actually did get some sleep last night because I told Lisa, we got on the phone and I said, "I am not doing 5 a.m. You hear me?" Because we did that twice.
Yep.
Well, you did it once. I did it twice.
Yeah, well, I wasn't crazy the second time.
We were researching. What can I say?
Because I was in pain last night because of my physical therapy that day.
Yeah.
I crashed about 8, woke up at 2, got some water, went to take a facility run, and got back into bed and fell asleep till 7:30 this morning.
Wow.
That's the best sleep.
Break.
Oh boy, honey.
Well,
that's the best.
Slept 13 hours? No. Yes.
Yeah. No, I was up maybe.
You went to bed at 8 and got up at 7, so that's an hour less, almost 23 hours.
Not 23. 23 is a whole day.
No. 11. Don't
Yeah,
mind me.
yeah. And I slept. Oh, I was sleeping. Oh,
That's good.
this is part of Kendra's um, corset purse.
This is the side of the corset bag, and
Yeah,
I put brogue holes through the middle of it, so the black actually shows through. It's gonna be fun getting all the little white pieces out of there.
yeah. That's exactly what you're going to be doing to get them out. You know what you do? You take a very fine thread. It's used for just sewing thread, crochet hook. We'll get them out of there if you have such a thing.
So yeah, but it's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I keep seeing one that looks white. I can't. It's
That one.
ha. Gotcha.
Little piece of wax. Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah, and I can always go back in because I did put, like I said, I did remember the back side of this leather or the side of this leather and everything is that tan color. Well, that one has
Yeah,
tape on it. You can't see that. It's tan color like this. The
right.
sides were tan colored as well.
Yeah.
So I just put some leather paint on them,
Mm-hmm.
and I opted for purple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That kind of blends in there. The ends of these I didn't do this end because once I sew the purse together, I need to cut this even with the top of the bag,
Yeah.
and so I left extra on there.
Yeah.
And this is the side, and with this, it's double. This is double layered, plus this single layer of it's rather thick right here, and so
Mm-hmm.
that would actually stand up on its own,
Yeah.
and that'll help hold the bag up because the leather for the body of the
Otherwise, it would be slouchy. Yeah.
is not as firm. And so this will be part of the structure of holding it
Upright.
looking good.
Mm-hmm. And not being slouchy.
And if I get done and I hate it, I'll just remake it. Uh, and see, that's one of the attitudes I have with all this stuff that I'm doing. It's I'll take chances, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance, and if I like it, great. And if I don't, well, I'll just remake it.
Yeah. Well, my daughter's not. She's not thrilled, but she's not unhappy. She couldn't make it home today since they canceled her flight back home.
But they took care of her.
Yeah. Oh, she says she's in a very nice hotel, very nice accommodations. It has a spa, it has a pool. It's evidently a very nice hotel, and they're paying for everything.
Why do I have a check? Oh,
Oh, well, you
I
can
just
send
got
me a
a check
check.
for $56 because I paid too much money on evidently when I got my teeth done.
Oh, goody. Hello, better in your pocket.
So I'll take that $56 and I'll spend it in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a mobile deposit and it'll be in the bank tomorrow or Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I think is cool?
What?
Jennifer Mason and I have known each other since long before I started hanging out with anyone that is from Robbie's or Lisa's or anything else like that on the internet. So we've been knowing
Uh-huh.
each other a while. Actually, I met Jennifer not long after Jeff and I got together.
Uh-huh.
And so I have my friends from long ago and my friends from more recent, as in less than 5 years, and we all hang out together, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Some people have to keep their life really compartmentalized, and so
Nah.
that you can't mix that. No, but I do have a pattern for a coffin bag I want to make. I'm not sure if I want to make the backpack or the purse because I do have a pattern for a coffin bag. Well, I have for both of those.
'Cause you're who you are, Jennifer. That's how you got to be a topic of conversation.
Because I just noticed I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the interactions and I'm like, wait a minute. This is one of my friends from a ways back is hanging out with my newer friends and they're like having their own conversation over here and that's kind of cool. It makes me happy.
My mama used to say, "Makes your tummy smile."
Mhm. Yeah, my the coffin bag has that old style coffin shape to it. So I might do a poll of should I just because I'm going to make it and then just sell it, just outright sell it, or to wind up on Robbie's for an auction.
Mhm.
Um, or I mean, not an auction for sale. I'll either sell it here or Robbie will sell it. Um, but yeah, I'm debating if I should do a backpack or a purse,
Right.
or should I
Jennifer
start?
says Jennifer says, "For me, I'm open to slash honest about who I am. If someone doesn't like aspect X, fine, but that's as much a part of me as aspect Y." You got
Yes,
it.
Jennifer is Jennifer. You don't like Jennifer? Too bad. I
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
and that's I live a very diverse life as far as the people I encounter are. I encounter and hang out with and everything else. And the younger ones, the older ones, the decrepit ones, me. I'm one of the decrepit ones. Um,
I mean, I'm one of the older ones.
Men and women. I have people who are gay, straight, lesbians, bisexuals, trans men, trans women. All of these people are in my life. I know them. And if they're in my life, that means I also adore them. And
Yep.
and so you will find that if anyone came in here bashing any group of people for being who they are, there is an exception. Obviously you can bash the trolls or the narcissist, the
Or the
womanizer,
psychopaths.
the
Or the
psychos,
psycho.
the pedos, the grapist, all of those people. Yes, bash them, please do. I'll help you. I'll be right there with you. But when it comes to people, especially when it's things that they can't, it's nature of who they are. It's like you can't bash a blonde for a natural born blonde for being a blonde. That's just
Oh,
how she is. The hair comes. You can't bash Marcia for being a redhead. That's how the hair came straight out of her head from first hair off her head.
yep.
It is what it is. So you're not going to bash Marcia for being a redhead.
Yep.
That Where am I a mod? I am a mod on Elizabeth's channel. I'm a mod on Get Swamped. I'm a mod on Two Leaves in a Pod.
Hmm.
That's pretty much where you find me hanging out when I'm on the internet. So yeah, so I don't allow that, especially here. Other people's channel, I go by their rules. Here, I go by my rules, and because my rules are the only ones that matter here.
Right.
Uh,
It's your channel.
and this is safe space, and so you don't get to bash on someone. You could say I don't understand, but and that's fine. You can ask questions. That's fine, but you cannot put down on someone.
Right.
Um, it's just I don't deal with that. I never have. It comes from my upbringing. I was taught that what I was asking where your mod at. Where is my mods? Oh, Marsha's one of my mods.
Yeah.
I don't have that many mods.
No,
I don't need
I,
them.
I jump out and come back and go over to YouTube and jump back in and things like that.
Your
Phil
daughter's a
sa-
rainbow.
Phil Phil says I am who I am. No need to pretend who I am. I agree.
Exactly.
And Jennifer says I'm one of the rainbow phoenix ones.
And
Sandra's Oh, Phil said Sandra, sorry he didn't see her sooner. And Elizabeth said, nope, that's me, true blonde. And CPR says daughter's a rainbow, never stopped loving her. Excellent CPR.
currently, with the amount of
Flutter's
traffic I
also
get,
mutter.
all
Yeah,
I have 3 mods here, and that's more than enough for the
yeah,
amount of people I have here.
you're right.
And I keep my YouTube up, even though I'm on StreamYard. My YouTube is up.
Yeah,
I have StreamYard running on the phone here where our camera is. I have StreamYard running here, and I have YouTube running there. So I have quick hands. Um, but
Jennifer says she follows via YouTube.
everything here is kind of real chill. Yeah, you just are.
Yeah,
Because it's like Jennifer might be blonde, but then Jennifer might be rainbow hair, but then Jennifer right now is Phoenix.
yeah, she's Phoenix. I like her Phoenix here. But she's going to go rainbow, she says, by the end of the month.
I know you can't be out of your rainbow too long, I guess.
Yeah.
Having a blonde base makes it a lot easier for them doing your hair, I'm sure.
Oh, one of the reasons why I never colored my hair because red's the hardest color to bleach out.
Oh, you can put purple right over it.
Yeah, you can put purple over it, but you cannot go, I mean, to go blonde, ha,
Oh, no.
I would have fried my hair to get all the
Yeah.
red out of it to be able to go blonde. No. CPR said my granddaughter took me out to eat today. I tried to eat some fried chicken, could not swallow it, but it tasted so good. Did you bring it home and mush it up, Phil? Phil has trouble. He's got a swallowing problem, and until it gets worse, they can't do anything about it. But the doctor told him, I'm so glad to hear that they'll find a way to get it fixed if it gets worse. I think I did that in a nutshell, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish they were fixing it sooner.
I wish so too.
Yeah, I kind of forget that, we talk on three or four different channels. And that not everything is said here. And sometimes I forget that. So it's like, of course, if something was said on a channel that someone else wasn't on, of course they wouldn't automatically know that information.
Right.
They weren't there for that discussion. Oh, I got to move these grungy shoelaces. Topher changed out his shoelaces and his boots because the shoelaces were short.
Oh,
They
yeah.
they come stock with short shoelaces. I mean, even with them laced all the way closed, you could barely tie them.
Boots. Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, this is cray cray.
But I'm so glad that his surgeon said, his
We'll
heart
figure
guy
it out.
said, we'll figure it out. We'll get this fixed. If it gets worse, we're going to get it fixed. You know. Jennifer says she kept on shampooing and conditioning her hair to help the head heal. Rainbow will be a major dry shampoo once in, I guess,
Oh
a
yeah.
week or a while. Yeah, one.
In order to keep the rainbow colors vibrant, you can't do regular washing of your hair.
No,
So
no.
you know, obviously, I'm sure she's going to do a really good washing and conditioning of her hair
Before
before
she get
she goes in, and then she's going to get it done, and then she'll dry shampoo.
right. Sandra says she needs a chip on one of her molars fixed. Can't get an appointment until the middle of October. Holy crap!
Dang.
I'd be finding me a new dentist.
Depending on where you live, you don't have very many options because that's like
Yeah,
where I grew up most of my life. The first part of my life through where it, you had two choices. You either went to the one in your town or the one in the town next door.
yeah.
That's
Because
it.
each only had one dentist. Yeah,
Or you drive far.
yeah. CPR says he has the best heart doctors in southern Indiana. Fantastic CPR.
I keep forgetting where the heck that man is, and I keep trying to think he's in Florida.
No,
I do not know why
you just want him to
my brain
move.
has put him in Florida. I wonder.
Oh, did you call UPS about the no signing?
Oh no, I forgot. I haven't called him yet. I will. Actually, I might just get on a chat with him and fuss about it. But why did I pay for signature when your driver did not get a signature?
Yeah. He
Like
rang he
literally
rang the
dropped it
doorbell.
off.
He rang the doorbell. I was in with a bunch of stuff on my lap, organizing stuff. I had to take it off my lap, set it down, get the key to the door because I have to lock myself in, and get to the door. And by the time I get to the door, he's driving away. And I go, oh God. But I thought, oh well, I'll look. I open the door and there's the package.
And I'm going to tell him, I'm going to say the recipient was home, did not authorize for them to leave it, and did not sign for it.
They just didn't wait for me to get there. You know, I had stuff on my lap. I had to take it off.
I get to hide my knot. I like when I can hide my knot, and I made these
Yeah.
strips way longer than I needed them. That's okay.
Jennifer says, I supposedly have good doctors near Boston, but there's times I've questioned their choices and things because I've had some very bad experiences, at least from one of them. Oh,
Yeah.
honey, I ditched one real quick because of bad experiences with that jerk. CPR says he was on a base in Key West for a while. Oh, that's a nice base to be on. At least it used to be. I don't know
Maybe that's
now.
why I keep seeing you in Florida, because in my mind, you're in Florida. Hi, Kim Johnson.
Sandra says she lives in southern British Columbia near the Peach Arch border crossing
Yeah, I knew
that
that she
goes to
was.
Blaine, Washington. Whoa, you're over there.
So you're West Coast.
Yeah. Kim Johnson says, I just waited 2 weeks to even see a dentist after I cracked half a tooth. They told me it had to be pulled, and it was another month to pull it.
I
Holy
am
crap, that's tooth pain. I'd be finding me a
blessed.
new. Mm-mm.
I
Nope.
am blessed to be where I am because on my insurance plan, I have the choice of like 30 dentists and about 50 oral surgeons. That's the ones that are in my insurance plan.
Yeah.
I am
C-
blessed.
CPR said he'd love to be back in Florida.
Got it. So when I hit the lottery, I need to not buy a house. I need to buy a little motel. Got it.
Oh, Peace Crossing. Peace Arch border crossing. Okay, not Peach. Okay.
Oh, that would be cool. I can buy a motel. and take the wall out between every other room. So make one room be two room. Take two rooms and turn them into one place.
Uh-huh.
And turn part of it into leave the one of them as a bedroom bathroom, and take the other area, take the
And make
bathroom out, and make a kitchen living room.
right. Hmm.
I'm buying a motel.
If you win the lottery.
If I win the lottery, I'm buying a motel. That's it. And so then I can set up these little apartments. And then different people can come hang there. Yes, Jennifer.
Okay, I'll hear. Rando question says we all had an IRL barbecue together. What would you want to bring to the barbecue? Food says a good bit about a person. Oh, I'd want potato salad.
That's what you're bringing to the barbecue?
Yeah.
You make good potato salad?
Mm-hmm.
God, I hope so if you're bringing it.
Yeah.
Why have I lost my best cutting tool again? Last time I threw it in the floor, and that's why I just had it, and the blade was open on it, and it was sitting like right there. And now I'm checking around my feet before I move my feet because I've been known to knock things off my table before.
Is that you just honey, is it that little white thing up there?
No, it's this one right here.
Oh, jeez.
You know, the one sitting right next to my right here.
Yeah, the one that would have bit you.
Yeah, that one. Hmm. What would I bring to the barbecue? Oh goodness. Well, it depends. I've been to barbecues where you bring your own meat, and then in that case, I'm probably going to wind up with steak on the grill because I'm a steak fanatic. Um, if it's meat is already provided, see, I'm the one that usually says, "What do you need?" And if I'm bringing a dessert, I have one it's a trifle. That's what I was told it was. It has angel food cake in it, and it has fruit in it. Usually strawberries is what I usually use. Um, and it has jello in it and whipped cream and pudding or Cool Whip and pudding. And you break the angel food up, and I lost Marcia. Someone must have called her. You break that angel food cake up, and you make a layer of that, and then you pour the jello on it before it's gelled, and it soaks into the angel food cake. And then you put a layer of pudding, and then you put a layer of strawberries and a layer of Cool Whip, and then you put another a layer of angel food cake, and you pour some more of that jello on top of it, and then some more pudding and some more
Hello.
strawberries. Cool Whip. Hello.
You got me back in
You just
here? Okay.
you just ran out on me.
Well, no, I got a phone call, and it was from my son, who, of course, transferred more money, but I got to pay it. But I told him I'm not paying all that today till I transfer the money, which means I have to run from bank A to bank B. I said, that's tomorrow. So I'll pay him some now and then some tomorrow.
Now where did
Fun
the
times.
perfect purple? That's black. Okay,
So
it must.
I let me run and pay this, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hopefully I won't get dropped.
Okay.
Okay, be right back.
Oh my gosh, my brain is like crazy today. I can't see things that are right in front of me, so give me a minute to find something I know that's up here because I had the purple last night. Move my cup of coffee. I need to time for me to bundle up all my threads and move them back to the other side of the room into the cabinet. Sorry, I have brain hiccup at time because I have not had enough caffeine today. Oh, it's right there. So yeah, I like bringing my trifle if I'm bringing a dessert. Side dishes, gosh, those are, and depending on what kind of barbecue. Now, if you're doing kind of a, I don't know, at Robbie's, I make it too fat. Even when they're cooking on the grill and stuff like that, I'm making it too fat. Depends what you need. I make a good baked beans too, though. So I'm the one that says, "What do you need?"
Look at the messages. That's what I need.
You need me to look at my messages. Awesome. Cheese. We have these cheeses. What do you want? American. I didn't know we needed cheese, or I would have bought some more cheeses. So I trimmed the bottom of it and put some more and repainted the ends.
Did you reply?
I did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
And so side number 1 is finished.
Yay.
I can't wait to deposit that money. I love when I get money I didn't know I was getting.
Mhm.
And see, the way this goes is, since I have everything cut out, is I'm going to cut out inside of here. You cannot see that. You can see where the holes are. I'm going to cut out this centerpiece. I don't know why I bothered putting holes across here. Or does this go on top of here? No, that doesn't. You cut this out, and then this will go underneath, and it'll sit right here.
Yeah.
And
And the other pieces go on the top.
and then these go here, like this. And I will cut this after I get them all together. I'll cut where it sticks out extra. So let me see if I could. Oh, now you can see it there.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to look nice. But now they have the other pieces go over that where you put a little
Oh
purple.
yeah, and then there's little black pieces that are right here, and these will sit on here. And then I need to put the little grommets in these, and so then there'll be lacing going across it.
Hence, it's the corset purse.
Yes. And then this will get set in here and get all stitched together. Of course, I'll actually put it to the center more. It'll be in the center. I don't have it right now because I got this side longer than the other side, but
Yeah.
it'll fit right in here, and this will actually curve a little bit at the top, curve down. But that on the side is what's going to give the whole thing structure and hold it upright.
Yeah, because that otherwise the leather's so soft it'll collapse.
And I'm going to stitch it so that this sits inside. And so the front and back leather will be over the edge. I think it's going to curve. Like it might, I think I might do it that way. I'll be able to curve it just over it, lip it over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Instead of taking right sides together and making an actual seam, you're going to flop
Yeah,
it over.
I don't think it had, I don't, it'd be harder to do that with
Yeah.
this being so stiff.
Stiff, yeah.
Having to
Yeah.
flip this bag right side out, if it was, I'd have to stitch it this way.
Yeah.
I would have to stitch it like this,
Mm.
way around, and then I'd have to flip it. And I don't know that I'll be able to do that because I
No,
can't
not with
bend,
that stiff sides.
can't bend them, and they're longer than the bag is wide.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to
yeah,
improvise, and I can
yeah,
do it like that. I can stitch it just like that. Go like
yeah,
that. Go right here and go. I might have to stretch this as I go because I know I counted holes.
yeah.
I better count it again before I find out if I need to cut or change the bottoms of these. Pointy. I need more pointy. Paper in that one. I haven't brushed this with the. I use a soft toothbrush, and I brush over it when I'm done. 10, 20, 30, 40, 48, 48, 48, 16, 96, 97. Right? I did math right?
Yeah, sounds
48,
like
12,
it.
48, 12, twice is 96.
Yeah,
Plus 1 is
plus
97.
97.
So that one is 97. Somebody remember 97 because by the time I finish counting, I will forget 97.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi,
Francis.
hi, Francis. We were counting, Francis. Sorry, we didn't notice you before. Hi, Jacked Up.
Hi, Jacked Up.
Hey,
You have a package on the way to you. 20,
left yesterday.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 97.
Fantastic.
So I
See?
was right. This is a
Yeah.
heavily modified pattern, so I worry about these little things.
Well, she'll be getting down there, shall we say, late Friday night, early Saturday morning.
Yes.
Jacked Up said,
I will
thank you
probably
so
not get
much.
two Robbies until Saturday
Yeah.
because we're going to get in so late that by the time I get there, um, it'll be too late to be even trying. I mean, I'm not going to show up 30 minutes before he closes the auction to disrupt things, even though I should just for shits and giggles, but I'm not.
He's been trying to do it around midnight lately.
Yeah. And there's a possibility that I won't
Oh,
get there.
Mimi was wondering because Chris will be there tomorrow.
Are you guys going to be there over the next week?
They never know.
I know they never know. Do you have intentions of being there over the next week? That's the best we can do. Because, yeah, there's a possibility I won't even get there until it's time for him to be shutting it down.
Right.
So, I like this. And you can't see it as well up close. I do. I need to hit some of these points. I need to hit are holes. I need to hit with a little dye. I mean, a little paint. I can see through them, and I
Yeah,
shouldn't be able to. I thought I
yeah.
got them all.
She says hopefully Sunday and or Wednesday.
Awesome. We'll see you. We will see you. Topher's going to get the weed whacker and take care of over by the grow outs.
Which is probably,
It needs it.
oh,
He that's what
probably,
he says I'll put Topher on the weed eater over by the grow outs. It really needs it.
where's Ollie going?
Don't know yet.
Oh, he hasn't decided on Ollie yet, huh?
They underestimate the power of short.
People, yeah. Take care of yourself, Phil. Be safe.
Absolutely take care of yourself, Phil. Maybe I'll catch you over on Tule's if you make it tonight.
Hopefully you make it.
But Ollie's a little pack of dynamite. And when we were there and they were he was pouring the concrete into the
Hmm.
buckets for that cover.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, we need to move these. And Ollie reaches down to grab one. And they're, oh, no, no, you can't move that. And Ollie reaches down, grabs it, and pulls it up and where do you want it?
Yeah, that's like my son, even though my son's tall, but he's skinny. Wonder why. But anyway, um, he's strong as an ox. I mean,
Ollie did cheerleading and, you know,
yeah,
was a base.
yeah.
So, yeah, lifting people and stuff like that. So, yeah.
She says, Mimi says, oh, I don't know, 'cause I'm the shortest there sometimes. LOL.
Yeah, but you've already shown you already did your going in like a pack of dynamite. Get out of my way! I'm bringing this food. Get out of my way! I'm going to do this thing. Um,
Yeah,
but Ollie's only been there once, and
yeah.
so yeah, they were like really underestimating Ollie. So we'll see how it goes.
But Ollie sure had handled himself with an emergency situation.
Hell yes. And I expressed my feelings about how Ollie handled things because it
He
was
was probably one of the calmest ones there, wasn't he?
it was important. Well, I was calm. I mean, I think that's what threw Rosie because she's like, I think I broke my leg, and I walk over there, and I'm not lying, just in the tone I'm talking with now. I went, yep, you sure as hell did break your leg. She thought I was joking. I'm like, nope, your leg's broke. Quit moving it. Do not try to put your foot down. You have a compound fracture. Keep your leg. Give me your leg
Yeah,
because yeah, it was. But I've also been around that kind of crap before.
yeah. Me too. Sorry to
I
say.
was not calm when my grandchild broke his arm.
Yeah. Oh. I was very calm. My daughter's losing her gourd, and my grandchild is, you know, he was kind of, I guess, in shock. And I said, I said her main first and middle name, and she
Ooh, you
knows
pulled
that's
it
when
out.
yeah, I pulled it out, and I said, young lady, I said, straighten up. Don't upset him. Let's take care of this. It'll be okay. We'll get it fixed. Everything will be fine. Da 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 da. I said, you can fall apart later. Now we organize to get it fixed. Because he fell and hit his head on cement and wound up having to have an MRI and a CT and all that kind of stuff. And he did fracture his skull. And he was in the hospital for 48 hours. So they had made sure no brain bleed and all that kind of good stuff.
Topher pulled a brick down on his head once.
What
Jeez.
happens when you drop the brick on my head?
It was in a tree
Oh.
on a piece of rope, and he grabbed the rope and pulled it, trying to
And he
climb,
yanked on
and
his.
the brick came down and cracked him in the head.
And how was he? No fracture?
Yeah, he was fine. He wanted to go. He after he was done crying, he wanted to go to sleep, and we wouldn't let him.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Ollie picked up the bucket
Mimi's,
with the concrete in it without
yeah,
problem.
yeah. She says that's a true story because I couldn't hardly pick one up of the buckets, but Ollie picked it up like it was nothing.
Yeah, Ollie's he a little pack of dynamite there.
My son's 6'1", but he only weighs like maybe 145 pounds,
Oh, beanpole.
150. Oh yeah, he's tall and skinny, but every muscle there's no he's in the practically the zero body fat ratio. It's
I don't like
ridiculous.
your son. No.
But
My
that's
whole
genetics.
body don't like your son. I want that metabolism.
Oh yeah, he eats like a horse too. Yeah,
I want that metabolism.
he's got my metabolism because I eat all the time and I don't gain weight. It's hard for me to gain weight.
I wish. Because I love me food now. I love me some food. But I have to watch because I look at food the wrong way and I gain weight.
My best girlfriend growing up, she when I was, young, she was that way. She was a little short and fat and I was tall and skinny. We looked like Mutt and Jeff.
The number 10,
What's a number 10? Marcia, let me cook Southern wise for you, and I swear goodness we'll pack on weight faster than a polar bear getting ready to hibernate. Jennifer, my mother was from the South. Honey, I didn't gain at all. I wish I could. I mean, I eat fattening stuff, I eat all kinds of stuff. And it's hard for me to gain weight. My pediatrician was really upset with me after I had each child. I went back to within 5 pounds of my original weight within within a month. And he says, "Boy, I wish we could bottle that metabolism of yours. We'd make a fortune."
yeah, it took me about
Jennifer goes, mutter, mutter, peanut butter. Oh, yeah, honey. I had all the fried food and the cornbread and the corn and okra and, oh, everything was fried. I didn't gain. Nope.
no, I it took me four about 4 months to drop off the baby weight.
Nope. I was within a month. I was within 5 pounds.
And the problem with that was Lily's father did not like the fact that I dropped all that baby weight and could wear the same clothes again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The clothes I was wearing when he met me and liked it.
Right.
He didn't want me wearing those. You can't wear that. You're a mother now. And I said, watch me. You can't afford a new wardrobe.
Yep.
But it's like I was wearing snug jeans because that was the time when everybody was wearing tight jeans
Was yeah.
and mini skirts, and because I could. Um, at that time, I had the body for it, so I did.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't now. And he didn't want me doing that. And I'm like, too bad. So sad.
Yeah.
It's okay. Bitch is back.
It's funny because my husband would take me shopping and buy me clothes like that. And we're married. And we have a kid. And hello. and then we have two. And
That's
he's
because
still trying.
he was securing your relationship.
Yeah,
Therein lies the difference.
yep.
Lily's father was afraid that I would find someone
I like him better.
that could financially take better care of me.
Yeah. Sandra said her daughter didn't need maternity clothes for her baby. At the end, she looked like she just ate one good meal. She's 6 foot with long torso. I'm 5'8" with a long torso, but I gained 40, 45 with my daughter and 43 with my son.
Yeah, but you can gain the pounds and not gain the inches.
Oh, honey, I gained the belly. I looked like a walking watermelon.
Yeah, mine was all out front.
Oh no, I was everywhere. I even split a pair of shoes because my feet got bigger. But it wasn't water weight. It's just they got bigger.
I
I gained a half a shoe size each kid. Thank
I
God I
was
stopped at two kids.
I was walking down the street one day and these guys pulled up were coming up from behind me and started hooping and hollering at me, catcalling me. I turned around, they saw my belly and they're like, "Oh damn." Because from behind you couldn't tell I was pregnant. I still had an hourglass figure from behind.
Yeah, you're like my sister-in-law. God rest her soul. Everything on her was out front too. She looked like she was carrying a humongous
Yeah.
basketball.
I mean, my waist thickened
Right.
some, but at the time, my waist was running like 20, 20 to 22 inches.
Yeah,
I had a T90 waist and, much larger hips and top side, um,
yeah,
and had a beautiful hourglass. Yeah, I got a little thicker, but I still maintained that hourglass.
yeah.
So if you didn't know me, you wouldn't know that I thickened up.
Elizabeth says she was all preggo when she was preggo with her older son.
Yeah, my sister was pregnant all over with her children,
Yeah, yeah,
all over.
yeah. I was too, basically.
There was nothing thin about her, from the tips of her toes all the way up, and she gained weight everywhere. And she always had that kind of problem, though. She and I gain weight different. I will gain weight more proportionate, and she'll turn into a barrel if she gains too much weight.
Yeah.
And she hates that.
Well, hey, it's genetics, honey.
Yep. But the thing is we come from the same place.
It doesn't mean a difference. You took after one side, she may have taken after another.
I took after my dad's family, and she took after my mom's family.
Yep. See, I took after my mom. My sister took after my dad's.
Dad's family is, the short one is 6 foot tall. I did not get the height, but they all had, um, good genes when it comes to how you gain weight.
Yep.
I gain and I still maintain those proportions,
Yep.
which makes me happy.
Perfect.
But it was terrible. I had trouble sitting at restaurants. Bench. I had to sit. Could not go to the ones that had only benches because I couldn't sit in a bench booth, the booth thing.
No, because your belly would get there in the way.
I would have to open my legs and put my belly down between my legs
Hmm.
and lean.
Yep. I had a little sports car and I couldn't drive it. Wound up getting rid of that one because there's, of course, no. Uh,
Oh, that's a tiny baby.
yeah. Her older son was 5 pounds 13 ounces. Stephen was very premature. He was 1 pound 10 ounces. Holy cow,
Even the
that's
five
little.
pounder was tiny.
Yep. Hmm.
I come from a family of 8-pound babies. Of course, I was almost 10. I was 9'13". I was almost 10 pounds when I was born.
My grandson came out with a whole head of hair. And I
Okay.
don't mean just a little hair, I mean long hair.
Was he late?
No, he was actually a week early.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. She knows exactly when they got pregnant because she goofed.
Oh, she goofed.
Yeah.
Unplanned babies. Yeah, the first one I knew exactly when it was. The second, and Lily, I did not.
She says, "You can't tell that now. My older son is 34 years old." Let's see. Kelly is. Oh, God. Why can't. 78. She's 46. And my son's going to be 41 next month.
Kids.
Yeah.
Oh, it throws me that Robbie, they had children late in life. Because
Well,
Robbie and I
mine
are
were.
3 months apart, and Z is not that much older than my grandson.
Yeah. Well, I was 32 with my daughter and 36 with my son, almost 37.
Okay, fine. I was young having children then. I had, babe, I had my daughter when I was in my 20s.
Well, I was married over 4 years, almost five, when I got pregnant with Kelly. We wanted to do things first, and we did. My son decides he doesn't not like his birthday anymore.
Why?
Oh, because it's 9/11.
Hmm. I can understand that.
I said, "Honey, that wasn't your fault or my fault." I said, "That's their fault."
But we can celebrate a day before or a day after. What do you want?
Yep.
I think we're going to go to Olive Garden for my daughter's birthday. She mentioned that today. She wants to get on that. She wants that all you can eat soup and salad.
Ooh.
Because you can actually go and you can get a bowl of soup and then get a bowl of different soup each time. So
Mhm.
basically, you can get a bowl of every one of the soups they have and
Yeah.
unlimited salad and breadsticks.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
My
was
mother
18 when I had my son.
my mother-in-law had kids. The oldest one is 20 years different from the youngest one.
The oldest one's old enough to be the youngest one's parent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know someone that they got married, had 3 children, got divorced, got remarried, had 3 children. When they started making babies, the older children were old enough to be the younger children's parents.
Oh,
So they
geez.
have two different generations of children. I'm like, wow.
Elizabeth said she was 19 when she had the older one, and Stephen was she was 29. Sandra said her kids, son 37, daughter 34, daughter 24. Yeah, well, you were pushing the the span there too.
And see, that's like my cousin had her children almost 19 years apart.
Yeah,
She actually was trying, and they kept miscarrying.
yeah,
So when her daughter was getting ready to graduate high school, she said, I'm done. And so she went to the doctor to have her tubes tied. And the doctor informed her he could not tie her tubes because she was pregnant.
right. That'll do it. Jennifer says she has a half sister who's 19 years younger and a half brother who's 21 years younger. Yep. My sister and I were only 3 years, 4 months, and 3 days apart.
My neighbor
My
was
son and
1 year, 11 months. My
and
sister.
my son and daughter are 4 years, 5 months, and 3 days.
You want to hear the fun? Here's the riddle. My mother was 22 when she gave birth to my sister.
Hmm.
She was 23 when she had me. But right now, my sister and I are 2 years apart.
Yeah, it's because of the date of the birth. Yeah.
My sister was born the day after my mother's birthday.
Yeah.
So mom's age would say that we're not as far apart as we are.
Yeah.
But, it is what we are. We really
Yeah.
are. Or no, she had my sister the day before her birthday.
Jennifer, well, my wife is an older woman at 2.5 weeks older than I am. That's cute.
She
Well,
robbed the
now, honey,
cradle there.
yeah, well, my husband robbed the cradle with me because we're 11 years and uh, 7 months
And at the
difference.
time, that no one would blink an eye at that, did they?
No, because I was almost 27 when I got married.
You were
And
almost a Smith.
yeah, well, I didn't want to get married. I had When I met him, I had no intention of getting married. I wasn't looking. I was having too much fun. And yeah, I was good being single. I had a good job, supported myself, had my own place. I was fine.
I did not marry. Yes, I had children out of wedlock. I didn't get married until I married my first husband. And oh my God, this sounds terrible. Yes, I love the man dearly. There's a Garth Brooks song called The Dance. If you go read the
Mm,
words, I tell people that was my life story with my late husband because even knowing how it would end, I would still do it all over again.
yep.
I loved him.
Uh,
But neither one of us wanted to get married. We were just going to stay together forever, living in sin.
yep.
We didn't care. And then he got sick, and he couldn't work, so therefore he lost his insurance. He was going to lose insurance. So I married him and put him on mine.
Yep. Jennifer says my wife was married before me to a guy who was 20 years older than she was. I was engaged to someone 19 years older than I am. Then my wife and I find each other, and there went that one.
Well, the older didn't work for you.
Yep.
Didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
But
I was engaged to a Greek guy, and I discovered you don't marry a Greek guy,
uh,
especially when the parents are really Greek, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no. So I ended that real quick. And I'm glad I did because uh, he died at 47. Massive heart attack.
wow.
Jennifer says, for me, I look at every prior relationship as a way to find out more about yourself and be the better for the next person. Yep. Except if you really find the right one, you're there through thick and thin. Sandra says, I have a cousin who's only 8 months older than her, and she has great grandchildren. Holy cow!
People making their
Sandra,
babies young
yeah. Sandra says she's 64. Well, Sandra, very shortly I'll be 78.
and does not have great grandchildren yet.
God, no. No, he's not even 15 yet. Next
He
month he'll
best
be 15.
he best not be making no grandbabies right now.
Oh, God, I'd kill him. His mother would absolutely kill him. They'd be digging a hole on the farm and burying him, I swear. And growing up on a farm, he knows exactly what it's all about, and they've had all the discussions and everything else. He better not be having any kids.
Yeah, we tried having that discussion. Topher's like, I'm not interested in relationships at this time.
Yeah,
Can't take care of myself. I don't need to worry about a relationship.
ship with somebody else. You didn't have to take care of
But
somebody else. Nope.
I love hearing those words.
Yeah. Say what you tell him is when you are decide you are, let me know. We'll have a few discussions.
Well, he's already been told if you
Yeah.
find yourself in that kind of situation where you want to be in a relationship, just say something. Just I don't care how you put it. Just say something. I'll go down and buy you a whole box of condoms
Yeah. Right.
because you don't need to be making no babies this early.
Nope. Jennifer says I'm 47 and doing good to have four-legged and fur to have four-legged furry kids.
Uh huh. Hey, you know what? You don't have to. Never mind. I'm not saying that. Not nice. They don't
Yeah.
take up much space and they don't back talk
Yeah.
much. And you can put them outside and nobody thinks twice about it.
Yeah.
Put them outside and leave them outside for a little bit. Nobody's going to blink an eye about it. You do that with kids nowadays, and people are like, oh, you put them kids outside. Even though we grew up outside, lived outside. And see, my husband and I are what? We're like 4 or 5 years apart. 4 years. Depends on when you're looking at it, what time of the year you're looking at it.
Right. Yeah, it's like my husband and I. Sometimes we're 12 years apart and sometimes we're 11. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She says give them a chicken nugget and they love you for life. Yeah.
Yeah, you do that with kids? Not so much.
No. No.
They get to a
Mm-mm.
point that they don't want no daggum chicken nuggets. They're like, I want steak.
Oh, I did do a bad thing.
What you did? What'd you do?
I'm right here. Um. Oh lordy, my son-in-law just texted me, and I read it, and I forgot what I was going to say to you. Oh lordy,
You did a bad thing.
I did a bad thing.
That's what you said.
I know, but I can't think of what it was referring to.
I said something about eating steak.
Oh, that's it. I remember now. My kids, we liked to, when we were a whole lot younger, we went out to eat a lot when the kids were younger. And my kids grew up eating, it was good food, it's on the table, eat it or you're going to go hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to, if you don't like it, you still have to eat one good sized spoonful of everything on your plate. Because they had to learn to eat stuff. All their friends could only have cheese pizzas. My kids had everything but the kitchen sink on them, you know. And it was terrible having groups over to the house, and three-fourths of it were cheese pizzas, and the rest were
Oh.
for the for us, you know. Hello, but anyway, we go to the restaurants, and they're starting to give my kids the kids menus, and I'm saying no, 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 no. They eat off the adult, and my kids were ordering salads with Roquefort dressing or blue cheese or same thing, but
Yeah.
whatever. And they're eating garlicky stuff and uh, shrimp and lobster and all this kind of, and the waitresses are looking at us like we're crazy. And my kids ate every last bit of it.
When we started going out, when Topher was little bitty thing, before he was big enough to get his own plate,
Mhm.
he ate whatever I ate.
Mhm.
So yeah, you know, there wasn't anything that child wouldn't eat, and it got to the point that if I was eating it, he would eat it. So he would try anything that I was.
Mhm. Yeah.
Eating. And then when he got older, because he grew up without a real male model in his life until they started living with us, it was Jeff was the one. If Jeff was eating it, he would eat it. Still, if he's going to try something new, like if we're going to a different sandwich shop,
Yeah.
he'll order whatever Jeff orders,
Funny because
unless Jeff's
Kelly
doing
was only
something he doesn't like. Yep.
years ago. Um, what's the name of that seafood place? It's a chain. Red Lobster.
Yep.
We would go to Red Lobster a lot because I like seafood. And Kelly would be in a little car seat on, a chair or a bench, wherever we were seated. And she got fussy one time and she didn't want any crackers anymore or anything like that. I took one sliver of a piece of, God, this is bad, a piece of shrimp. And I gave it to her, and she gummed that thing for 25 minutes. She was quiet as a church mouse just because it had garlic and sauce and all that on it. She was loving the hell out of that. I told my pediatrician later, he says, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "No, I'm not. She loved it." And I said, "She didn't get anything else new that week, and she had ate it fine, and she had no reactions." And I said, "I was, waiting to see if she had." He says, "Okay," but she was still too young for seafood. And I said, "Well, too bad." It's what I had.
What's too young for seafood?
They say you shouldn't start seafood until they're about 9 months old, at least.
My child started eating it 3 months.
Yeah, mine was 4.
If I
Yeah.
had mashed potatoes, she was having mashed potatoes
Yep.
with gravy, garlic, she didn't matter. She was getting what I had.
Yeah. I would have scallops. She's going to have a little hunk of scallop, put it in her mouth, and they just, I love how they gum it and tongue it around and all
We
that
had
kind of
steak
stuff.
one night, and I cut my steak off the bone, made sure there weren't any sharp edges, and handed her that. She was teething at the time.
Oh, God, she was going crazy.
She gnawed on that steak bone and gnawed on that steak bone. She got meat off of it too, because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
kind of empty when we got it back from her finally.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't get it back from her until she fell asleep.
Yeah. Jennifer says she grew up on popcorn shrimp, and in fact, she had it for lunch today. Yeah, I like seafood.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in the Mississippi on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, so yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
seafood was a staple. And
yeah,
when money was tight, we had family that would go. It would be like my uncle just knew. He knew when money was tight. I don't know if my mom and my aunt talked and he knew, and that's how he knew because my aunt talked to him. But he would just show up at the house and he would blow the horn and we'd go out there and he'd say, bring me a pot, bring me a cooler, whatever. And he would give us fish and shrimp and crabs and stuff like this. My sister and I were cooking this stuff when we were under 12 years old.
mm-hmm.
You know, he would clean the fish, thankfully. We didn't do the frying because my mom didn't want us to burn the house down.
Yeah.
But we would have all the stuff laid out for her to do. We would have
It's
everything else ready. All she had to do was shaky to coat it
yeah,
and strip it and
fry
put
the.
it in hot grease.
Yep.
We'd turn the grease on. We knew what time she would be home because she kind of told us that she was leaving, and we would turn it on ahead of time so that it would be hot. And yeah,
I got to be right back. I got the black screen of hell. I don't know what's going on with this. I did not reinstall StreamYard. I should have today, but I didn't. So I'll be right back. I got the black screen of nothingness.
okay. I just quit using the ScreenYard app because when I was using the app, people were having more trouble hearing me. Okay, let me go back and read that. Okay. Kid you not, they have channels to see about people who have only ever grown up eating chicken nuggets. Now, I grew up in a family. It's on the table. You eat it or go to bed hungry. Tried different foods, different types, and you get to find the things that you like. Korean, huh? Yeah, there is quite a bit of a delay between what I say and what I see on my screen versus what you guys see. That is true. And there's a fly down here that is annoying me, and he needs to go on about his business. And we'll get me some tape, hang up some tape, and put some sugar on it. Catch me a fly. Ow. Catch me a thumb. These sides are going to be so pretty. And even inside the purse is not going to be ugly because you're going to be able to see that design in purple on the inside of the bag. And there's Marcia. Guess I should let her in the door now.
Thank you, ma'am. I don't know why my phone does that.
I quit using the app because when I was using the app, nobody could hear me.
Yeah, well, I should probably get rid of it and just use Safari.
You had to explain the saying that you can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. Huh? Weird people up there. Just saying.
Holy, where'd they live, in a box?
Massachusetts.
Well, as they say, it takes all kinds.
Your southern hung out there a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
It happens.
Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Jennifer said, "Yeah, I told the supervisor that because he was always being very critical of people and wondering why they would not do as much for him." Well, guess what, honey? That's because you're not giving him honey, you're giving him vinegar.
It's like it's kind of like what I've taught the grandkids when they giving me a little bit of a tone. It's like, oh well, that's a tone that's going to make me want to jump up and help you,
Yeah, right. Hmm.
and I will absolutely walk away when they want help from me and make them rethink their tone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my grandkids aren't exactly babies. The baby will be 17 in November. So yeah,
Jennifer says, I mean, I like my apple cider vinegar and all, but
you
pure white or raw
you
pepper vinegar without something to go on it, shoot. Yeah, I agree. Now, I only like apple cider vinegar with the mother.
do what?
With the mother means it's not filtered
Ah,
strongly. It's not. It's got some of the stuff in it. They call it the mother.
that is a term I have not heard.
It even says it on the vinegar. If you get it, you can get apple cider vinegar with mother. It says it right on the um, bottle, the label,
Never paid
and
attention.
it's better for you.
Hmm.
And each time you use it, you shake it before you pour it out. You shake it up to get the mother mixed in, and then you pour it out what you're going to use. So you got some of the mother.
Kind of like getting just apple cider.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar plus pepper and onions and sweet pepper and onions. Great for cheesesteaks. Oh yeah. But it's, I don't know, with the mother, it's a little bit more flavorful, in my opinion, that is. And I like it better. So I always make sure I get mine with the mother.
What time is it?
8:40.
Okay.
We got 40 minutes. Oh,
Really?
no. Well, we got 40 minutes till you start your spiel. She says, I can most sincerely drink apple cider vinegar straight out of the bottle and not bothered me at all. Yeah, try it with, Have you looked at your bottle and see if it says with the mother, Jennifer? It looks a little cloudier.
Sandra, it's not 540.
No, it's not 540. It's 840 here.
It's
Maybe where you are, Sandra, out there in BC.
West Coast.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I'll look at it better. Yeah, get the one with the mother and try that. It's good. But make sure you shake it up before you drink some. It's good. And it's good for you.
Good for you being the key.
Yeah, it's good for you. It's actually better for you because it's less processed.
I need
And
to
they take
figure out my strip for my
it's like
zipper.
first pressed olive oil. You want, and you don't want it chemically expressed. You want it, you know, there's a different kind of expressing. Yeah.
Sandra,
Yeah,
that's
you're
West
on.
Coast time.
Yeah, she's on that West Coast time, aka Kendra time. Yeah.
You're Western time.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that's not what it's called,
It's called Pacific.
but I'm on the East Coast and I'm on Eastern time. So if you're on the West Coast, you're on Western time.
Yeah. They don't call ours Atlantic time. They call it East Coast. So you should be West Coast, not Pacific.
Oh
We're
wait,
just
or
saying. Or we should be Atlantic time.
let me see. Disney World is in North,
Pacific. Yeah, World is in East Coast.
so you're on
East.
Disneyland time.
She's on Disneyland time. Yeah.
Because Robbie will say Disney World time.
Yeah, Disney World time.
Well, he just says Disney time, but he needs to be more specific
Yeah, right.
because
Oh,
Sandra's
and
on
there's
Disney
more.
time
There's
too.
Disney in France. There's Disney in a bunch of places. So he better watch it.
Yep, Disney World time.
Yeah. Now Disneyland, I think, is what only 20 or 25 acres.
It's not as big and it's not as old.
Oh no, Disneyland is older.
I thought World came first.
Land came first. Land's been there for a long time. World came after.
Huh.
Jennifer, France, Tokyo, Disneyland in California, Disney World in Orlando, and I think that there's still technically a Disney in Paris, but I'm not sure if that one went under or not. I'm not either. And she says, Jennifer says I'm correct about the order.
Fine,
Tori's wrong.
fine. I'm wrong. I don't know why I did. I thought it, and I thought that was that to my brain logically, you'd make the world first, then you'd make the little lands from it. This is how
Yeah,
my
well,
brain plays
logically,
these
it's
days.
yes. So that's how your brain processed it. Yeah.
Yes.
hmm Yeah, well, guess what?
I thought she said Marcia was correct about the
About the
cider.
order.
I thought it said cider. My brain, my I need to drink some more coffee.
Yeah, Jennifer, I have that kind of affliction too, database of useless knowledge.
No, you say I just know stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
trust me on this. I just know stuff.
yeah. Jennifer's offering you a new pot of Sumatra coffee.
Mm. See, Jennifer remembers what kind of coffee I drink.
I found one better, but it's only from a guy that is got a place up. He gets the beans. He roasts them himself. The organic beans. He roasts them himself, and I we buy. And then you can get it either by the bean or you can get it ground.
I get the Sumatra because it's low acid.
Okay,
That's why I
I
started
got.
drinking Sumatra, was because of the acid content. Um,
Aha.
I am a chronic coffee drinker. That's not going to change.
Yeah.
And coffee started giving me heartburn. Then I
Oh yeah.
discovered powdered creamers will give you heartburn. So the first thing you do if you start having coffee heartburn after coffee is, if you're using powdered creamer, stop it. Just stop it. Right?
I don't have to worry. I drink it black.
Weirdo. No.
I like the taste of my coffee, honey. I
and
want my coffee coffee.
and I was still getting heartburn. Well, it actually it slowed it significantly. And so Jeff, being the husband that he is, started investigating low acid coffees,
Mm-hmm.
because we know for a fact I have an over acid stomach. I think too much about tomato dishes and I'm going to have heartburn. It's like I'm going to Robbie's. I am making a etouffee. I am going to eat etouffee. I will have heartburn. I will have Tums with me.
Yeah.
It's the things you know.
Jennifer says black enough coffee that the coffee hand comes up out of the cups, slaps you around, and goes back into the cup of coffee.
But see, okay, here. I drink my Sumatra coffee. I get the stuff, it's called Stokes. That's Stoks. Stokes, which are basically espresso shots. And I put a couple of those in my coffee.
Have you had Robbie's coffee?
No,
Has he offered it to you?
no. Because I'm usually not there at a time that you would normally have coffee.
Okay. Well, next time you go to Robbie's, ask him if he'll make you some of his coffee.
I
It's
don't want hair on my chest.
huh?
I don't want hair on my chest.
Oh, it's so good though. You'll be hooked on it, Tori. And honey, it's like drinking 3 cups of coffee. It literally is.
My coffee is like drinking 3 cups of coffee, because I drink a cup of coffee with 2 shots of espresso in it.
Yeah. Well, basically that's what he's making, but he's adding sugar to it. You know. Oh,
We stopped at one place to get a Cuban coffee when I was in Florida, and
hmm
because my daughter's had Cuban coffee before, she actually likes Cuban coffee.
it's
And
delicious.
it was not. We got it. She's like, this is not
Cuban
Cuban
coffee.
coffee. She goes, I
Yeah.
don't care what they call it. This is not Cuban coffee.
Well, there's very few places down here that can't make it good.
I can't hear Marcia. We lost Marcia. She just disappeared on us. She jumped right on out of the chat. Well, welcome back, Miss Marcia.
Did I?
Glad you're back.
Where did I go?
I don't know. You just jumped out the daggum chat. Like, woo, there I go.
I didn't. I wasn't touching anything. I wasn't doing anything,
I
and
didn't
I
do it.
just popped out.
I didn't do it.
Hmm.
I think Crayola might have. We'll have to fuss at him over at Lisa's later.
Yeah. Have to whip him upside the head or something.
Now I looked at Death Wish coffee, and if you look at it, the reason why it's so strong is because you use more coffee.
Yeah. No.
There's nothing, the caffeine content in it, there's nothing special about Death Wish coffee, really.
Nah. You got him stitched. Yay!
Now the fun part comes.
Yeah. Oh, you got to cut out that top piece now, don't you?
Well, first I've got to mark it.
Yeah.
I want it to get close. I know I have an ink pen around here somewhere.
I thought you put holes in there already.
Hmm?
Didn't you put holes in there already?
Yes, there's holes in here.
Okay. Okay.
You just from here you can't see them, but yes, they're here.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what I'm using to measure.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually measuring from the holes out to decide where I'm cutting it.
'Cause yeah.
Let me mark. That one is not writing very well in there. Are we?
Somebody
Oh,
type
there we
something
go.
in so I can see if my chat froze. Cause,
The
'cause
last thing I
somehow.
see it says Marsha crashed again.
Okay. Okay. Then I got.
And it says, hey, hey, something. Marsha, are you seeing these things in chat?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
we're
Thank
good.
you, gang. Appreciate it. I thought I
We have
froze
such a good
the.
crew.
Yeah. Everybody's so nice.
We got a good crew of people around here.
They
Around
be
here.
darling.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if I can see the blue on this black. I can
Your
see it
white
enough.
pen. You can see it.
I can see it enough. I'm the only one that has to.
Yeah. Right. We just have to pray you're cutting at the right spot.
Do I want it that far away? No. Too far away. Baby wipe. I get these from either Costco or I don't know where these came from. They're called Mama Bear.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know
Huh.
if they came from Costco's. I don't think they're BJ's. But what's on them won't hurt the leather.
Yeah.
If they have what they have, usually they have lanolin in them. Let me see what's in this stuff. Ingredients: water, bunch of shit I can't pronounce, chamomile, aloe. So yeah, it has stuff in it that won't hurt. So I can,
My grandson grew up on handmade baby wipes, which were distilled water with witch hazel and a couple of drops of vitamin E. And then we scented them with a little lavender. And then we would take the paper towels that Robbie was um,
yep,
wrapping stuff with
cut them in half.
yesterday. No, they're selecta size. They're the small ones.
Yeah, but did you cut the roll in half?
No,
The tall roll,
we
cut it in half.
no, no.
Or-
We would take them, separate them out,
Oh,
and fold them, and then we'd stack them, and we put them in this container
you got all
that you
fancy.
could pull one at a time, and then we'd soak it with the liquid, put the lid on it, and then we'd do it. And when we'd run low, when I used to watch him when he was little, she'd say, "Mama, if you don't mind," I said, "you need more baby wipes." She says, "Yes, please." So while he would be napping, I'm tearing up and folding baby wipes, the paper towels, and
Well,
they're the best paper towels. Oh, And I get them off of Amazon, the cheapest. They're expensive in the stores, but Amazon, they're cheap.
You just stay right there. Let me see if I can figure this out.
And they stay together. They don't fall apart and crumble up. And
You know what? I need to put something under here. I just realized I can't see what I'm doing.
Jennifer says she needs to take the leather she's got and send them to you. Tori, she's been wanting to see if I get a hold of anything else to send it to you in one big box. But this is small enough for a padded envelope. I gotta send her 2 jackets to refurbish of mine. 2 leather jackets. And that's gonna be expensive. Just the mail.
Dadgum, overnight them to Robbie's. How much will that cost?
I don't know.
Actually, ship them to Robbie's. If you can get them to Robbie's before I head back,
Nah.
you
What
got
I'll
a you
do,
got a week.
nah, what I'll do is next time he comes down, I'll send him up. You'll be down again.
Okay. Because you got a week to get them to Robbie's.
Nah, ain't happening.
I mean, I got to kidnap his wallet that he was supposed to have shipped me and never did.
Oh, that's right. You gotta. Yeah, he can't get. I mean, honey, he can't do with his do without it. Are you taking stuff down enough to fix it?
I
Are
don't
you?
know what I need.
So you're gonna try and measure and copy and draw stuff?
Because I mean, I absolutely, he hasn't sent me a picture or anything, so I don't know what I need.
New season for Umbrella Academy is out on Netflix. So I can't watch it on my account.
Here's mine.
Jennifer says after shipping rainbow wings, anything is cheaper at that point. I
I
bet.
gotta give, I gotta give Ollie the secret code.
I thought it was 14, honestly.
Rainbow wings that are taller than I am at 5'8"
You're not
You're the
taking
same
short
height I
wings.
am, Jennifer, and 6 foot wings. Oh,
And
jeez.
remember, I can see anything you watch in my account. The new season of Umbrella Academy is out,
Ooh,
and it's mature audience. So, because
go
Ollie
for
is
one.
not 18,
Yep.
Ollie can't watch a mature audience on his account.
Yeah.
So he watch it on mine.
Yeah, so at that point, that means you change your code later. So he doesn't sneak in and use it again.
It's not like I can't tell what he's watching
Yeah.
since I have the luxury of seeing everything. And they've already
Jennifer
been
says
told.
thanks for Jennifer says thanks for the reminder. Love Umbrella Academy.
Yes. It's been interesting to see how they acclimated to Elliot Page. And I don't know if you know who Elliot is.
Uh-uh.
Elliot used to be Ellen Page
Mm.
and
Well,
did
it's like this, honey. I don't watch television.
oh,
Very
you
few
don't watch.
movies do I very few movies do I see. I read a lot.
Well, they did 2 seasons, and somewhere in there, going into the third season, Ellen came out and said, "By the way, I'm kind of transgender, and I'm kind of yeah, things are changing." And the the yep, the company, the TV company people,
Mhm.
they went in and changed his name on the prior seasons and wrote in where that character, I'm freehanding this because I can freehand it better, that character actually changes gender. comes out to the family as transgender, and and shows the family accepting him changing his gender in the TV show, or in the movie. And it's like, that's cool. They handled it with grace.
Yeah. Jennifer says, reminds me of the Doom Patrol on Max, the unexpected and non conventional superhero team. And then she said they handled the transition well in the story.
Yeah, they absolutely could have said, you know what? We're not
You're
dealing
out.
with this. We're going to get someone else to play the part.
Yep.
We're supposed to have Vanna in here, and that's it. That's what we're going to have. And instead, they said, okay, well, his name's going to be Victor then. And we're going to write this out. Can you do this as her in the beginning? You know, kind of thing of working it out. And they filmed this. They basically filmed the transition, and it was like really cool. And Elliot said that he loves the fact that they handled it the way they did, because it's very out there, showing families this is the easy way to do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect you directly. This is the easiest way to do it.
This is the proper way to do it.
But it
Easy
even
hell.
showed one of the it showed one of the troubles of the but I love my sister, and in that family coming to terms with dealing with the change, in the way they have to deal with it. And so it showed that, and it was like kind of cool that the way they handled it, and that they showed all these different aspects of it, that no, it's not simple. They didn't try to make it magical, where she went back in time and something happened, and when she returned back to her current time, her gender magically changed. They didn't try to hide it off like that.
Yeah.
They kept it for what it really was. And I was extremely pleased with it. And I cannot use my razor knife to do this, because like a smart person that I am, I sewed my pockets in already.
Oh, shit. You forgot.
It sounded like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I got good scissors.
Did you sew the top down, though? No, because that's right. It's open at the top.
No, because the zipper is the only thing that gets sewn into there.
Right.
And I'm not ready to put a zipper in yet.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because I got these nifty little scissors that are sharp. Dadgummit, I forgot to bring myself foil down.
You mentioned that the other night that you needed to do that.
Yes, I did.
On the stairways down, right before the stairway, do you have a little table sitting there?
No. I have a door.
Ah.
The some of the things they did in this house is weird. They basically, the basement door sits here. And the laundry room door sits like this. And they both open this way.
Oh, jeez.
And then so right here is a wall. So there's no, it's like you've got a piece of wall like this, and most of it's a door. And then there's another door on this side, and they both swing into each other. Yeah.
I should have swung it the other way, dummies.
Uh-huh.
Well, that can be changed.
I'm going to have to unstitch the pocket. I got to unstitch the pocket.
How
Because
come?
I don't have room to slide this in here. That's okay.
Oh.
That's okay. I will manage, even if I have to unstitch the pocket. Unstitch the pocket.
Yeah, that's right, 'cause you can't stitch that in there with the pocket in there.
No, cannot do this.
No.
That's okay.
Doggone it.
That's okay. I don't have to unstitch it all the way. I can just
Yeah,
splice it.
yeah.
I just need to pull it down enough.
That you can get it in there.
But yeah, now I've got to find time to watch the Umbrella Academy. But actually, I need to find out if Lisa and them watch the Umbrella Academy
Yeah.
because, or if they want to, because if they want to, I can log into my account. We could just speed watch all of them. No, actually, I cannot watch that much in 1 week. But I am going to be off a
I think
lot
the
of next week.
you'll be doing shorts. You'll give us some shorts to keep
I'm
us
going to do some
entertained.
shorts. If my 3 boxes come in tomorrow, like they're supposed to, then I will be doing an unboxing at Lisa's because I will have 3 boxes from Kendra. The 3 boxes are, they did make it to Atlanta. They are in Georgia, close to the house.
Doesn't mean you're going to get them.
And they are shipped UPS. So the likelihood of me getting my boxes is pretty good.
Hmm.
Pretty good. If they were in Georgia and they had been shipped
Post off.
USPS, I'd be like, yeah, maybe, maybe not. 50-50, throw of the dice.
Yeah.
If they had been shipped FedEx, I would have been really worried early this morning when I saw that they were in Nashville, Tennessee. I get leather when I buy leather. One of the places I buy it is Springfield Leather. Every time they ship a package, FedEx, it goes through Nashville, Tennessee. And for some reason, it spends 2 days in Nashville. Every time they send me a box, FedEx, it spends 2 days in Nashville. There
Who
is
knows?
no rhyme or reason to it. Oh, that's going to be pretty. You can even see it, even though you can't see it really a lot. You can still see right here. You can see the.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I gotta pull out some clippy thingies. My stitch keepers. Did I show you my new lights?
No.
Sorry, my ADHD showing today.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
you
that one.
yeah, yeah. You showed us. You showed me. I think you
It's
did it on the
purple.
live. It's purple.
One's black and one's purple.
Well, the
I was
purple one
taking.
has to stay downstairs.
Yeah, probably so. Because I got one to keep down here because sometimes I do unboxings down here.
Right.
And so I wanted a black light down here. And the kids get irritated when I ask them to run upstairs, run downstairs, run upstairs, run downstairs. No, can you bring me my flashlight? And then I go upstairs and I need it up there for something. Can you go get my flashlight?
Hmm.
Because Mimi don't run up and down the stairs a lot unless I absolutely have to.
Yep.
There's something about Elliot Page that I adore, and I don't know what it is. That if they ever come to Dragon Con, I'm gonna have to make a point of being able to have a conversation with Elliot.
Mm. Sandra says, I don't know how safe my place is. The balcony was enclosed into a sunroom with normal outside walls. The bedroom windows open up into the sunroom. If the fire alarm goes off, I can't hear it at all at night. Oh dear. You need to have
Do you
a
rent?
second. Yeah.
I'm
Either
nosy
that or have a second fire alarm.
because I would be telling him, you need to fix something here.
Yeah. Put me in a second fire alarm, please. Gee, I wonder where you got those cute little gadgets.
Oh, some chick in Florida sent them to me. She because I said something about them and I was too cheap to spend the money to try them out. And she's like, "Well, fine, I'll send them to you, and then you can try them out." And she did, and I fell in love with them. She's a pretty cool chick too.
She tries. I'm so glad they worked out because, honey, anything to make it easier, I'm all for.
Yeah, buddy. Damn, that's gonna be looking good. And I don't want
Mhm.
to go too much on here because I'm actually going to put all the pieces together at one time. I am not doing multiple stitch lines.
Aha. Oh, you're going to put the other pieces that get the loops, the ribbon or whatever in it
Oh,
at the
wait,
same
I gotta
time.
stop. Stop. Take a step back. Freeze. Come on. I got to do something first.
What's that?
Did you see anything missing from these?
The holes, the grommets.
Uh huh. So there's no grommet holes in them, and there's no grommets in them.
Yeah,
So I have
hello,
to find my container.
of grommets. Oh, she
I did.
said the alarm is in the hallway building. I'm a co-owner with her daughter. Okay,
Uh-huh.
in the okay. Then you
Okay,
each
so you need to
need
talk to your landlords.
and you need to each have a sub fire alarm that goes off in each one of your halves.
Actually, ask around and see if there's a way to piggyback off of that alarm with
Yeah,
another alarm.
yeah. So it's like a sub alarm, and have two of them piggybacked up one in each side of the building. It's like you have a duplex. Am I right, Sandra?
I actually have smaller than normal grommets.
Everyone has complained it's a three-story apartment building. Aha. Then you each need a second. You're on the third floor. Holy cow! You do a. I hope that has a um, elevator. I complained about taking my groceries out of my car just 3 steps up into the house.
I
I
don't know if
bitch.
I'll be able to get four on here. I can.
Yeah, I think they make those things, Elizabeth, smoke alarms that feed off each other. Yeah, that's what you need to see. If your smoke alarm in that building, Elizabeth, can have off feeds for each apartment or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, is it Elizabeth or Sandra?
Well, Elizabeth says she has smoke alarms that feed off each other, which I know you can get. So what you need to do in that case is Sandra needs to find out if hers can be, you know, um, have things taken, off of it.
No, these are too pale.
Oh, nice. One on two elevators, one on each end of the building. Good.
No, that tone does not work.
Oh, well, I can't see what tone. Oh no, no, no.
Tone does
Needs
not
to be
work.
Needs to be brighter.
I don't have any other ones.
Oh
Oh,
dear, then you're going to have to hold
they're
up.
silver. They're going
Silver?
silver. Yep,
Okay.
which is fine. Silver
Yeah.
was an option.
Oh yeah, because she likes silver, doesn't she?
Well,
I think she.
actually, I have silver and black.
I like the black. I
Okay,
mean, if you like the silver better, put the silver in.
they for me. She said silver or black when we talked
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
So, there's one.
I gotta go get more water.
What color are you? Oh, you're black. Okay. One, two, three, four.
You gotta get them out for both sides.
Yep,
What the
that's what I'm
heck's this
doing
stuff?
before I do anything. I'm making sure I have everything I need. And these are two part. I don't use the single part ones. I always use the ones that have the back piece for them.
Yeah. Jennifer says, night for now, rest well, and have fun tomorrow. Night, Jennifer. Have a good rest of the evening.
Well, it didn't think going up high would stop you from being able to see anything. So I've got a 4x4 square there. Well, I thought these had. Maybe they don't. Hmm. Oh, these are. Oh no, I've got these. I can use these.
I have to cook tomorrow. Oh,
10, 11. Oh shoot. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da!
we're not telling anybody I'm eating again.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're not telling anyone what?
That I'm eating again.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing. Why did I? What was I mixing green paint up for?
I don't know. I can't even think of a project you said you were using green in.
Oh, I know what I used it for.
What's
I
that?
mixed up green paint because the back of the hide has a green tint to it,
Oh, that's right.
and I was
You
hiding,
got, yeah,
and so I made green that matched it to hide it.
yeah.
It worked pretty well.
Is that where the writing was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere I have a hide that has a burn, like a branding in it, that has my initial on it.
Oh, honey, I would be using that for something.
Well, that's why I got it. Springfield Leather was doing one of their sales, and they specifically showed us the brand.
Mhm.
They have a lot of people that are like, what do you have that has brands on it? What kind of brands are you selling today?
Mhm.
Because some of us will take those brands and use them
Mhm.
as a design element. I absolutely will. Please, for the love of everything that's holy, Tori, do not, whatever you do not drop those.
Mhm.
Okay, now, and the reason why I have all these other ones here is because this container is bigger, so it goes below the other ones. Oh, look, one of my phone cords. I wonder if I should have been using that one today since I had to get someone to bring me my other one. I'm so special. And these are things that are going in the drawers. And some of these are
Which
tools.
which one of these days you'll get around to doing?
I'm going to do it when I come back
Mm.
because I might take this with me and finish it. I'm not sure yet. Now I need a hole punch. And not just any hole punch. I need a big enough hole punch. Oh, look, I left holes in this one. Oh, I wonder where those holes came from. Um, those look familiar.
Let me see. Oh, gee, yeah, I think I know.
They're gonna go in a bucket of things. This is Kendra's confetti.
But you can't put that in Kendra's confetti
Why not?
because it doesn't go. It's not her back shits.
It'll work.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing two pieces. Oh, there they are. Because I was gonna put these in there too.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a couple of these in there. Just just some
Little
pieces.
stuff. Yeah.
Just some fun stuff.
Yeah.
If she's lurking, she'll know she's getting fun stuff in there. Ain't nothing wrong with lurkers.
Jennifer says you are loved, Tori.
And I have a pair of scissors that I put somewhere that have a magnet on them. Let me see. Are these? No. Dag nabbit. These grommets are absolutely not magnetic. That
Well,
sucks.
okay.
Fine. I'll do it the other way then.
I have a huge bowl of cottage cheese with grapes, blueberries, strawberries, pineapple, and melon.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm so mad at my one grocery store. I want to get I went to get yesterday a ham slice. You know, 3/8 of an inch, quarter inch. I
Yeah.
mean, not a half inch thick. You know,
Yep.
nice. And they used to carry them all the time. Now they're only bringing them in for holidays. I said, what? He says, yeah, they're on holiday order. I said, you know, people eat ham other than holidays.
Yep. We do.
So now I got to hope the other grocery stores carrying it. Because I'm going to be mad if they're not. Yeah,
see what I did.
Elizabeth, it is yummy.
I like cottage cheese with fruit.
I do too.
My daughter was thrilled because I'm leaving her with yogurt and cottage cheese while I'm gone. Because my daughter is going to be here 9 days by herself with no transportation
Oh dear.
because her car's down right now. Jeff's car's down right now. And my Tahoe is, I mean, in an emergency, she can drive one of them.
Yeah.
In an emergency, but it's not advisable.
Yeah.
Okay, which hole is close to this one? There's stuff in this hole too. I need to quit leaving these tools with pieces in them.
When are we leaving?
Tomorrow after work.
Okay.
Why?
I'm going to bed.
Okay. That'll fit.
Night, Topher.
Good night, Marsha.
He's worse than a 90-year-old man.
I heard that. He'll argue with you on that one, Mimi.
Oh, this is gonna be fun trying to find the center of this. What time is it? You know what? It's close enough. I'll work on this. I'm not gonna screw these up. I'm gonna
No.
wait and I'll do these when no one's watching me.
Right.
Because the
Yeah, it's
original
time.
pattern called for 5, but because I shrunk the pattern down, I can't do that.
You have to do 4.
I mean, I can put holes in them and just not use grommets. Then I could do it and just put the lace through it. I mean, that's an option, but
Well, it's only decoration. I don't think you need grommets.
what's that?
My stuff is by the front door.
Is my laundry dry? Okay. Did you get your clothes out of it?
No.
Or is that the clothes you're wearing down tomorrow?
I'll wear the shirt down tomorrow.
Okay.
But
I wouldn't. Okay.
I'll wear the shirt.
All right. Well, watch where you put the clothes, because dogs.
They're in the suitcase. Oh, yeah, you got a point. Alright, I'll put my suitcase up on the stairs.
We got an old man. We got an old man dog. You might wee on something.
Yeah.
Actually, I can use this and make it arch a little bit better too. Because I had to alter the pieces and to make them fit. So I can actually use this and make it arch this. You can see the black
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make it where it cuts off to where the white is on that side to give it that bowed
look, yeah.
look.
So
I'll do those in a little bit.
yeah. Start
Okay.
your spiel.
So I appreciate everybody coming here tonight or today and hanging out with me. I very much enjoy doing the leather working online, and I very much enjoy having people here to watch me and converse with me. I appreciate Marcia for reading my chat to me. Next week, my schedule will be a little bit different. I won't be doing leather work, but I will be coming on sometimes to do some unboxings and stuff. And I will post some videos. I don't know that I'll be able to go live from Get Swamped because I will have to test my internet there. My 5G on my phone or whatever. Because I do have phone service in places Robbie doesn't have phone service on his property.
Does he know that?
Yes. Because he said, "Oh, you're not going to be able to use the phone," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm talking on the phone." I'm good. I got phone service. I got 3 bars here. And he's like, what? So, but I'll do what I can to have some time on and get some stuff up. Definitely, Kendra's boxes are supposed to come in tomorrow. And I am literally going to put them straight into the Tahoe and just take them down with me.
Apparently, I just need to set stuff on.
Fingers crossed.
And yeah, they're supposed to be here but before noon tomorrow. So let's hope on that. And I'll
Well,
do an
mine
unboxing.
my original with you for UPS said 11 to 2:15. Well, it was changed from 2:45. Then it was changed from 2:45 to 6.
Well, if the box comes after 5, I will be leaving immediately after the box gets here. I mean, if it's out for delivery and I know it's going to be delivered, I'll hang out a little bit longer because I can. So, but at 10 o'clock tonight, you're going to catch me over at Two Leaves in a Pod. Two Leaves in a Pod comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 9:30 and 10. And Tuesdays is more social. Sometimes there's game playing, but they always, go over some Hollywood drama, some YouTube drama, debunk some people that tell some big white lies and stuff
Whoppers.
like that. And so we do some debunking and fact finding and discuss the facts as we find them, posting the video evidence and the documentation of what we find. I've been going on there with her during this period. I like it. I don't mind at all. And Thursdays, there's going to be some conversation like there will be today, but it's also the sales night. So there's usually some kind of rocks, crystals, gems, resin, jewelry, or whatever on sale. And she's supposed to be getting some new stuff in, and I might have given her some stuff to look for. So she might be looking for some other pretties that we haven't had yet. I'm excited about that. And Wednesdays at 8:30, you can catch some of us over at Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry, where she has her sales. And the last Wednesday of the month, she has her dollar sale. So you just missed it, but that doesn't mean anything because it's coming up again. Go check her out and show her some support. On Fridays at 7:30, you can find us hanging out over at Get Swamped. They start at 7:30, and Robbie and the guys go over stuff on the farm. They will discuss, births, new acquisitions, future construction jobs that are going to go on, construction stuff that's in the process or just getting finished, and just what's going on the farm and the life on the farm and what's the swamp looking like. And after that, he will do his opening of his mail and go through the things that people have sent to him, which sometimes is pretty cool. And then Mimi's mom, Kim, will send in questions, and he will go through the questions and answer them. And if there's something happened and she was unable to get him a list of questions, he will open the chat up for questions, and they will answer them to the best of their ability when it comes to things revolving around the farm and the animals there. Occasionally, when life and the stars align, Stacy Northern Aurora Treasures can be seen online, and she too will sell some rocks, crystals, and gems. And I didn't go into that. Let me back up a minute. On Get Swamped, after they finished opening the mail and answering questions, they go into the other room and sell rocks, crystals, and gems currently. Sometimes they have other things they sell as well. Proceeds from those sales are there to support the farm and the animals on the farm. that's not for personal profits. It is for the animals on the farm. It is pretty much a self-sufficient situation where he does the sales to finance the farm, and it works pretty good. All of us have a piece of the farm. We're all a piece of the farm now. We support him. And then, as I was saying, occasionally you can catch Stacy Northern Aurora Treasures coming on, and she also sells rocks, crystals, gems. Can get the oysters with the pearls in them. Sometimes she sells some jewelry. She does actually some really remarkable beading. I've seen some beading pieces she does that are pretty cool. And her husband does 3D printed items, and they do some really cool 3D printed items. She's like, right now, the only person I'll buy from with that. And hanging out with her often, you can catch our own Flutter Yo. Flutter does fishing videos where she might be fishing on a pier in a kayak or sitting on the ice in an ice shack fishing through a hole, which makes Marcia nervous because you can hear the ice cracking.
Yes, scares the crap out of me. Nope,
Yeah.
not doing that.
Sometimes she'll go live when she's doing it. Sometimes she just records it and then posts the video. So it's really cool. And then if you like them on unboxing videos, you can catch Diana Wisely, aka Miss Balls Lady, opening her boxes with lots and lots of spheres. She loves those things, and she posts them often. And if you like miniature things such as dioramas, miniature boats, or cars, miniature figurines, little people, and stuff like that, you can catch Terry over on Facebook. He does stuff over there. You can go check him out. And Phil, who was in here earlier, CPR 58, aka Phil, he occasionally will post videos of his life and goings on, and we always support him. My grandson has started a YouTube channel and posts a few videos. I do have to get his TikTok. I think it was TikTok, he said. His TikTok, and get the link to that so I can post that for him, because he says he does more on there than what he does on YouTube.
Yeah, the only problem is that I refuse to put on TikTok.
You
I'll have
refuse
Instagram.
TikTok.
Yeah, I refuse TikTok. I have Instagram and I have YouTube, but that's about, and Facebook, but that's about most I'm going to go.
Well, yeah, things go to, there's not going to be a tick and a talk anymore anyway.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
understand.
and what I'm going to do here is I think I'm just going to reshape these edges, and I'm just going to cut the holes, and then I'll put some paint in there to make it look good.
Yeah.
And I need to go over to my stuff and see what kind of cording I have. I think I have some satin cording or satin ribbon. I need to see if I have some that'll look good with this.
Yeah.
What kind I have other than just black.
No, you don't want black. You want something, even a light lavender or light purple or
Because it's going to go over this. So I need to find
right,
something that looks good on this.
right.
Silver.
Yes, silver would look good.
I might have some silver cord. That would look cute.
But didn't they used to use ribbon?
What's that?
I thought they used ribbon
You
on
can.
corsets.
You can. You can also use paracord.
Yeah,
But
but
paracord on
paracord looks
this would be too
no.
big. If I
Yeah,
had paracord that was, there's a smaller version. It's not 550
yeah,
cord. It's like a 350 or something like that. It's much smaller, and I
yeah.
know I have it around here somewhere. But what I have is in rainbow. If I
Nope.
had that in the right color, I
Mhm.
use it. I use it inside of my piping. So anyone that's watched any of the videos where I've made my own piping for hats, I know I did for the purple and black hat, the one that's primarily purple. It had black piping, and I made the piping. And for the blue and white Garrison cap, I made the piping as well. So it's that cord that I put in there. It's that size. And I don't have that in any other color because I got it to go inside. So I bought what was on sale.
Right.
And that week it was rainbow.
Who cares?
So, but I'm going to have to go over to my stuff and see. But I'll probably go ahead and continue working on this tonight some. I'm going to definitely reshape these and put the holes in. I'm going to definitely cut the second side of the bag.
Yeah.
And get this other piece and these pieces all pinned in. I don't know if I'll sew it or if I'll wait until I get back. But I'll have it started.
Give yourself a break. Wait till you get back.
Yeah.
Have it all set up so when you get back you can just sew.
Yep. Because I got to
And maybe in your process you'll find a nice ribbon to go or something to go with it.
Yeah, well, when I take my break, I'm gonna walk right over there to where my cabinets are.
And look.
And I'm gonna look. Because if I don't have anything, then I can take a piece of this with me because I have a scrap.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm in Florida, I can go find something.
Yeah. And I'll take a. Too bad you didn't send me a hunk of that, because I have a whole bunch of them. I'll look in my drawer.
Well, I can cut a piece off and stick it in an envelope.
Because I gotta. I'm ditching a lot of my stuff too. Because I'm not sewing that much anymore. I do little things here and there, but I'm not doing major sewing. Bye.
Do I need to pay shipping on it? Just send it this way.
Okay, I'll see what I got to give up, and I'll
I mean,
send up to.
if you're basically trashing it anyway.
Yeah. Mhm. Oh, honey, I've been trashing a lot of stuff. My garbage men, when they dump something out, they're going to be looking at what the hell, you know.
Now, obviously, if it's not any good, I don't want you sending it to me. So,
Of course not. Right.
but
You don't want material though, do you?
if it's good material and make good liners, but I don't need you to send me 50 bazillion yardages of fabric either.
Okay. Because you've got no place to store it, just like me. I'm getting rid of it.
No, basic
Yeah.
and more so the basics.
Yeah.
Black, not
Black,
white.
brown,
I will
blue.
not put white in a liner.
No, Black, brown, blue. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the basic coat, nothing, too wild.
Yeah.
Canvas is always, because I have some patterns that use a mix of canvas and leather together, and so I need to.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start making stuff, and I'll put them up for sale.
Okay.
Whether or not people
I'll,
want to pay the price for them is another story. But I need
I'll,
to start making some things so I can have pattern. I need to test patterns and have pictures taken because Lisa can't build a website without pictures.
right. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start, as soon as I finish the liners, I'll start pulling out stuff that I'm going to get rid of, and we'll talk someday. Okay?
Okay, sounds good. So
Okay.
everybody go get your bio break, grab a snack, grab a drink, and meet us over at Two Leaves in a Pod. We'll see you over there. Prayers out for everyone, whether you think you need them or not. If you don't think you need them, you probably really do. Quit being so tough. Random acts of kindness, they go a long way. Be kind to yourself as well as others. And we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye, all. Prayers.